welcome to our game tonight, folks. We've got the Rich Rebels against the Duchesne Eagles tonight. Had a really good. We lose. We've got a really good game tonight. Welcome to the B&D RV pregame show. I'm Kurt Skews,
and I'm John Nerden.
We have a great matchup tonight between the Rich Rebels and the Duchesne Eagles. Tonight's pregame coverage is brought to you by B&D RV. B&D RV supplies in the Uinta Basin with the best in RV sales, RV rentals, and RV services. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, B&D will assist you in your purchases. Stop in at 1570 West Highway 40 in Vernal to check out our on-the-lot inventory. Well, welcome back, John. Glad to have you back again, and we're in for a pretty good game. I mean, in 1A football, this is the game. I mean, this is the two teams in the last 6 years or 7 years. One of these two teams is taking state. So this is the game. Both teams always play their best ball when they play each other. So I'm excited. It's going to be a little better than last week's game.
Well, and I love that Duchesne decided to go ahead and make this their senior night. A lot of teams want to put that weak opponent, so they have a good victory for senior night. Not Duchesne. They're going to make it the game.
Coach Cowan's not going to do that. I mean, he's not going to back down from anybody. He's going to be like, you know what, you bring it, and we're here. We're ready to play. So, right now we're having our senior night. They're
going through some of the kids, because kind of some of their future desires, and some of the kids are going on missions. Some of them are going to go to college. But they've all said some of the memories they have. It's kind of fun to hear their memories. Monkey football. Tell us about monkey football.
I don't even have any idea what they're
I
talking
thought you
about.
would know for sure. So.
The good thing is I've coached most of these kids when they were, starting in 3rd or 4th grade, and so I've watched this entire team grow up. A couple of move-ins and things like that, but for the most part, I've watched all of these kids grow up, and so I know most of them quite well, and it's just crazy to be able to watch them grow up and know that they're this old now, but I'm excited for them. Pee-wee football and stuff like that. It's going on in the basin right now. That stuff's pretty important, but this is really what that's all for, is to get them to this point to where they're playing, their juniors and senior years in high school, because most of these kids, small schools don't get looked at by colleges, and so this will be the last time they ever play football.
Well, and then they're playing for their community. It gives you the sense of pride, a part of where you came from, your heritage.
Yeah, and Duchesne has, since we've got Coach Cowan, and it's been, 10 years ago or so when he first started coaching here, it has really changed this into a football community. And so we've got a great crowd out tonight. We're excited to have them. We've got 12 seniors on the team this year. I think there's 17 juniors on the team. So, we're going to be losing some tough seniors, but next year the class coming in will be all right. So,
hey, we talked to the coaches before the game. Let's talk about some of their keys to the game. Rich's coach, Ashley Brown, he said that offense and defensive line play. I've done a few games with VTV this year, and speaking of VTV, they're doing their part for the Little League. Tomorrow night they have 3 games they're gonna cover live.
Yep, 2, 4, and 6.
Yeah, what a cool thing.
That is way cool.
Anyway, back to the keys. So Coach Brown said the offense and defensive line, and how important is that in a football game? And it goes so unspoken, but it is the difference in a game.
That's where it's won, is in the trenches. I mean, most people watch the ball. I know me as a coach and stuff like that, when I try to officiate, I watch the ball, but really the game's won in the trenches on the offense and defensive line play.
Absolutely. So the control of Duchesne's speed. Rich knows that Duchesne has some speed, and they want to try to control that.
Yeah, it's tough.
And then every coach says turnovers, and that is the key to a high school football game, to manage the turnovers and to get some success afterwards.
Absolutely. Hey, Coach Cowan, he talks stop their fullback on the option. Rich has been an option team since I played him in high school. They just always run the option.
So they did that in the 30s?
Back in the 30s, yes, they did. Back in the old leather helmets and things like that, they were running the option. Defensively, make it second and long as much as possible. They want to get a good push a defensive push on first down and stop them. So they have to go. You know, they like to run. Rich football is to make it 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, and then they're going to go for it. I mean, that's just what it is. And then the last thing, be more physical. And that started last year when they lost. I mean, in the weight room, Coach Cowan has stressed that so much. And that's what's made Duchesne good, is he come in here and he implemented a weightlifting program, you know. And I think with that, Duchesne should be able to control the offense and defensive line. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
How long has Coach Cowan coached here?
I think his first year was 2006, so 9, you know.
About a decade.
Yeah, almost 10 years. Oh, 05? Okay. But he took a couple of years off when he went back to Moab.
Oh, yes.
So, but I mean, he was still, he was a big part of it. Coach Hoops took over the head coaching job at that time, but talked to Jerry quite a bit, I do believe. So
just kept the traditions going right through
absolutely.
it. Hey, looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem. We're going to cut to break and then be ready with the beginning of the kickoff.
Perfect.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be, because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Electric. We are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
These days, we all want more speed, and right now at Strata Networks, that's exactly what you're going to get. For a limited time, upgrade your current internet package and get faster speeds at no additional cost for 90 days. That's right. Browse, stream, and download faster with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. Call us today to get your free speed boost, only from Strata Networks. Restrictions apply. See store for details. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
A New View Auto Glass is the Basin's experts with fast, reliable service and an impeccable reputation. We will work closely with your insurance company to eliminate all of the hassles to get you back on the road. Call us today.
Are you pushing the limits of riding? Are you holding the steepest side hills? Carving the toughest lines? In the deepest powder? The 2016 Ski-Doo sleds. Are you riding or are you watching? Ski-Doo.
My house will be really cool. It'll have a lot of rooms, like 100 or maybe 10. It will have a giant water park slide coming out of it, or a roller coaster, and a zoo in the backyard. and a rocket on the roof.
No matter what you're looking for in a home, Mountain America has the mortgage loan to fit. First-time home buyers may even qualify for 100% financing with approved credit.
All right, we are back with the B&D RV pregame show, and we just had the coin toss and the Pledge of Allegiance. Rich won the coin toss and deferred, so Duchesne will be receiving on the north end of the end zone. Coach Cowan's out there giving them one last little pep talk and getting in their face and telling them to go out and hit somebody, and we're ready for a wonderful night of football.
You know, watching Rich warm up, Coach Brown has him do a little interesting thing or two, but very organized. That's why they do so well. He's
Rich
just got him.
is a very, very well coached team. They just are. These are two of the best coached teams in 1A football, shown by the record. So this just ought to be a great game.
Yeah, and I often think that it is better to defer so you get that second half boost. But a big run back and a score right here would be kind of fun to start the game.
Oh, yeah.
Something everybody'd like to watch.
So, you know, blue and white against the blue and the gray.
The blue and the gray looks like the blue and the pink to me.
The pink tonight, yes. Yes, they are.
Supporting breast cancer. And they
pooch kick it, and it may go out of bounds.
Pooch kick it right out.
So they'll take it on the 35, and I think we'll start from there.
Looks like it. There's no question there.
You know, and actually with the pink, there's a lady in Tabiona that just got diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and a lot of these people know them, Carrie Iverson, and so a lot of that is in honor of her.
Supporting
right
her.
now, yep.
And, you know, it is supporting a specific person's night, but all, you know, it's just a bad and rough thing.
Cancer's a terrible, terrible thing.
Any form of cancer is tough.
Yep.
So.
They're going to make them kick it again.
They are. They figure they're going to get a run back. Maybe Rich doesn't have a good kicker this year.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe he's limited.
Guess we'll see what happens on the next one. See if he tries to kick it deep or if he tries to squib kick it again. And
it wasn't a very good squib kick. He kind of just rolled that one right out of bounds.
Not the way you want to start the game off.
So we're going to restart.
So who else is playing in the Basin this week?
Everyone's playing. They're just not playing at home.
Not playing at home. Is this the only home game this week?
I believe so.
Nice. Nice.
So
Aldamont's at Wayne.
Uinta's at Spanish Fork.
Oh, I knew that. And Union, any idea where Union's at?
I'll think of it in a minute, but is it Morgan? Is tonight the big game at Morgan? It might be.
Well,
so.
We wish them all the best. And the kick's off, and he goes deep this time.
And it's not a huge kick.
Not
I think
huge
that's
kick.
Must be a known
Bobby
thing.
Guerrero.
Boy, he looked like he was going to hand that off.
Nothing there. Gets out to the outside and about to the 35. So he gets right back to where he would have had it.
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
With
absolutely.
an opportunity, though, to make a run.
The Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Not quite to the 35. It looks like it's about the 33-yard line. The Eagles will take over. We'll see if they come out in the wishbone or in the wing tee. It's hard to say. I think if they come out in the wishbone, which they're not, they're coming out in the wing tee, they just think they'll pound it right down their throat. So looks like they're going to go deep first. Right down the middle to Tommy
Right down
Rowley.
the middle, and a great play.
Perfect kick.
Ooh, and the Rich player got hurt. He got hurt pretty good there.
Looks to me like he got a dislocated shoulder or a stinger or something, but
he is really in agony.
He is hurt big time, isn't he? And,
Yeah.
And there was nothing. That's crazy. We'll watch it here on the replay. Reinhardt puts a smoking.
Boy, and that's his
looks
shoulder.
To me like he just maybe dislocated his shoulder because he is really.
Yeah, and he's just holding his shoulder.
That's terrible. You never want to see that. And maybe it's just a stinger. We're hoping it's just a stinger.
Oh, they're holding his arm, so maybe it was just a stinger.
Hunter Trenery. He's a junior.
So good for him. He stuck
hopefully.
right in there. And that was a great play, though. You know, they moved the chains, got about 20 yards on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're back. That was a perfect throw by Reinhardt. I mean, that was right on the money to Rowley. Great catch.
So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 46-yard line in rich territory. Reinhardt under center. Goes in motion. right up the middle to Dalton Thomas, it looks like to me.
Dalton gets about half of it. Looked like he got about 5 yards. Hey, just an update. So last night Morgan did play Union, and they lost 21-26. So it was a good game.
Then.
Morgan's one of the top 5 ranked teams in the state, so that was a good game for them.
Verduzco comes around on the lead block, pulls out of there, and gets in front of him and picks up the 5. Here comes Coyle looking to the outside. Verduzco lead blocking again. Coyle busts it to the outside, gets taken down. Looks like he's going to pick up the first down and about 5 or 6 more.
He does a great job of just getting his momentum going horizontally, and then he goes vertical and just gets right up there and gets the 5 they need and a couple more.
You know, Lane's just quick. And you know, one of the things that they worked on him from last year to this year was just slowing down. Lane's got a motor that just runs like crazy.
It's always on for him.
Oh, man, is it ever. And trying to get him to follow his blockers and stuff. Thomas back up the middle. He's going to bust it.
Boy,
he's going to pick up the first down. Great play on that.
You got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. You know, he handed that off Sly and then looked like he was going to hand it off to the motion.
Carson has improved so much. He's looking sharp this year. He is definitely looking sharp.
You know, and honing those skills as a quarterback, the fake throw, the things that just throw somebody off a little bit. We talked about the offensive line. Those guys coming off the block and wanting to tackle, and it just fools them just enough.
Comes back. There's Thomas again. It looks to me like they're just going to pound him right up the middle for a little bit right here.
And they do. Rich gets a little more excited about that and try to stop him, but he's just going to get up yards.
About 3 or 4 on that play. You know, that's the thing about the wing tee is they try to make everything look the same, and you've basically got 3 options on almost every play, and so it's kind of hard to defend. But Rich, you know, we've been running it for so long, and they've watched and they've learned, and here it comes Guerrero.
Oh, God.
That was a nice move, wasn't it?
It was. He just slipped a blocker there, a tackler, and got through. They didn't get much yardage after that, but he had a pretty good run.
Number 5 comes in on the tackle on that one. I don't even see his. Oh, there it is. Wyatt Downing on the tackle there, a junior. 55 and 5. Who is 55?
Tyler Pirelli.
Tyler Pirelli. So we've got 3rd and about 4. Right here, Carson's back to pass again, looking for Wyatt Raymond in the end zone.
And it's a touchdown.
You know, Wyatt didn't even play last week because he'd been a little bit injured, you know, and the game last week against Layton Christian wasn't going to, they didn't figure it was going to be that tough, so they set him out. But, man, right here, getting back, Reinhardt sets his feet a little bit off of his back foot, but the ball is right on the money.
Nothing better than the L&L replay there to see how beautiful that play really was.
I love having the replay sitting right here in front of me, being able to watch. And the kids on the sideline are excited. That's good that they're not down in the end zone playing. They're going to go try and catch the extra point, but they were at least watching. That makes me happy. And Guerrero's up, and it's good.
They better back up to catch that one. He knocked her through there.
They had better. So we're going to thank one of our sponsors real quick, L&L. 10 event savings going on now at L&L. Receive up to $9,000 on any new heavy-duty truck on the lot. And so 7-0 for the Eagles. Let's go out to break, and we will be back for the kickoff.
At B&D RV, we are the Basin's headquarters on providing affordable, comfortable RVs that get you out of the city and into the woods. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, here at B&D, we will assist you with your purchase. Stop in today and see our large inventory.
At Advanced Dental, we offer the very best in comprehensive dental care for the whole family. Our techniques and equipment are state-of-the-art. Some of our services are same-day crowns, IV sedation for patient comfort, wisdom tooth removal, dental implants for missing teeth, and quality general dentistry for children and adults. Advanced Dental is conveniently located in the Kmart Shopping Plaza. Call 781-0660 for a free consultation for dental implants or wisdom tooth removal.
With Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center, we help you and your loved ones overcome addiction and live an addiction-free life. Our first-class staff understand how to care and treat our patients and your loved ones. Call us today at 435-790-4673.
All right, we're back for the kickoff, and Guerrero, he got some air under that one. Definite air. Number 4 picks it up.
Riley Ostler does a good job of catching that, but nowhere after.
No.
So You know, that's the one thing when you defer like Rich did, and you give 7 points to your opponent to start the game.
That's
now
tough.
It is. Now you start out 7-0, and you know, you take that. And I see most teams do defer, but I think I'm a guy that would take it. I want the first possession.
So it looks to
spread them out pretty
spread 'em
wide.
out. Got 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right, 1 in motion. Gonna come.
They hit the motion with
the motion,
and he
slips.
falls.
Yeah, Kyler Clark. Wasn't sure he was going to be able to play tonight. He's been injured, but it looks like he got cleared to play. So he's back in, ready to play.
Well, he got his feet under him, and then he lost his feet from under him.
Yeah, that field must be just a little bit slick because it seems like everybody's slipping on that field. So,
you know, this time of year, grass grows green. It gets that moisture built up in it before the winter, and yeah, it probably
it just hangs on to it.
Probably
it's a little
is.
bit slick. So Nick Jarman under. Gonna go to the option. Goes to, oh wow, nice block out there. Picks him up. They defended the option fair. Pretty good there. You know, he picked up about 3. So, you know, that last play is what they wanted to do. Coach Cowan talked about make it 2nd and long as much as possible, and they did. You know, it was 2nd and 10. Now it's 3rd and 7, which is not where Rich really wants to be. They want to be 3rd and 4. You know, 3rd and 4, maybe 3rd and 5, not quite 3rd and 6. Because if they get 4th and 1 there, they're definitely going to go for it. That's all there is to it. That's just the way that Rich plays.
You see down here on the bottom of your screen, Trenery come back in the game. Looks like he's going to be all right. Pulling the wide receiver out there.
Now they're into the wishbone, going right up the middle, and he is not going anywhere.
Quarterback's like, geez, that didn't work so good.
Nice double leg by number 58, Jake Plummer.
Jarman was just frustrated after that. He handed it off and went, geez, we can't even go for this.
Yeah.
We're going to have to kick this one, Coach.
Yeah, and I think so. You know,
yeah, it looks like they're going to kick it.
So 4th down, 4th and 6, which is a great stop for the Eagles.
Great start to the football game for the Eagles. You know, 7 points, 3 and out.
You can't ask for a better stop than that. Tommy Rowley's going to be playing back. And we had a whistle. What was that?
Somebody was confused.
Rich called
Rich
timeout.
took the timeout because.
Want to thank our sponsor for Strata Network. Right now is the best time to join Strata Networks.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, a year ago was the best time to join
ago,
Strata.
That's the one.
But now's the second best time.
Exactly. Get $300 back when you switch to Strata's wireless services. And get the same time customer can buy select smartphones and get a second one absolutely free. So Strata Network, we are.
You know, go support the sponsors. They bring these great productions to us. You know,
Absolutely.
without those, VTV couldn't afford to do this. Let them know you saw them on VTV and that you're supporting them. And we sure thank all the fans that do watch from home.
And I think there's getting to be more. You know, people watch from around, and we're glad that they watch.
I'm sure fans from Rich are watching as well.
I hope so.
We'll try not to be too biased, even though you kind of grew up here.
I did kind of grew up here.
Big part of Duchesne football.
You know, I know I've got a sister that's watching down in the middle of the state. So the ball's back to kick, punts up. Rowley fumbles it.
Boy, and it was just laying out there.
Yeah, and it looks like Rich jumps on the ball. Number 51 comes up with the ball. Wyatt Weston. A Weston from Rich County. Imagine that. that name has been there forever.
Yeah.
And Weston's on the boys, the girls, everything.
We gave the commentator jinx saying how good the start was there. Our 3 and out turned into a punt and recovery.
So on the 30-yard line, the Rebels will take over or keep the ball. That was a great break for the Rebels. We got 7 minutes and 5 seconds left in motion. Number 10.
Same play they started the drive with. Got a few more yards this time.
Number 86, Wyatt Raymond, just grabs a hold of him and hangs on until a bunch of other Eagles come up and help out with the tackle. Gang tackling, that's what it's all about. Get a hold of something and hang on, and then somebody else will be coming.
You know, they limited them 4 yards, so now they just need to limit again. You know, 2nd and 6 is still a decent
pretty good gain for them. You know, they want to stop that to 1 or 2, but four's better than 6 or 8 or 10. So back up under center. Looks like we're going to have. Guess we'll see what happens.
Rich is back, and oh, they're going.
Offsides, Duchesne.
Offsides on the Eagles, so that's not what they wanted to happen either.
That's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, and that's right where Rich wants to be.
You got 3 tries at this, it looks like to me, so.
Absolutely.
Ball on about the 22-yard line.
So now let's see if the Eagles can come back and put the stop to them. My guess is that they're going to go option here. Either that or they're just going to give it to number 10, to Clark, right up the middle. So we'll see what happens here. Looks like they're going to stunt, and right up the middle he goes.
And they get a good hold on him, but he just falls
keeps
forward.
Spinning and falls forward and going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, those yardage on the turnover and then the yardage on the penalty's just killing us.
Yeah, it is.
So
it is. So I want to thank another one of our sponsors, Ashley Regional Medical Center, is home of the Basin's best orthopedic care. If you have broken bone sprains or strains, or if you have to have a knee or a hip pain, call our orthopedic specialists over in Vernal, Ashley Regional Medical. Thank them for being one of our sponsors. Now we go in motion here. Going to go to the option. They're going to stretch it out. Stretch it out. Perfect. Perfect defense on that. I mean, they may picked up 1 or 2, but you know, to stop an option, that's what you have to do. You just have to string it out, string it out, string it out. And that's what they do right here. They're just going sideways. And as he pitches it,
pretty good face mask right there.
Yes, that was. Good hands to the face. Steve and Kenyon come in and clean things up, but that was great defense on the option.
You know, and they get tough, as you get down in the red zone now, it's time to be tough like that.
It's time to step it up, exactly. You know, big
yardage.
Step. The defensive line needs to step. Ooh, yeah, that one looks to me like it's coming back.
You know, and that's just part of football on the high school level. You're going to have some penalties, and you just have to manage those best you can, and that,
Yep.
You see Coach giving his advice to.
Coach Cowan's calling out the play.
Not sure he's calling the play or he's talking to the ref.
He's calling the play.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah. Giving the ref the fist. I know I wouldn't want that man mad at me. That is a big man.
Big strong arm there saying, here's what we're doing, boys.
We're going strong side. And he's
gonna
back
throw.
To pass. Looking. Oh. Did he make it outside the tackle box? Wyatt Raymond.
They're asking for a flag, and
I don't think they're going to get it.
They're not. It's too late now, but.
So Wyatt comes in pretty well unavailable. Wow. Yeah. Nobody even got a hand on him really.
Yeah, he just came straight up and in, and Jarman does a good job though to get rid of that.
To get rid of it without taking the sack. Absolutely.
Did. But now they're 3rd and 13. This is kind of where
the Eagles want to be. And looking from the kicking game, I don't know if Rich has got a kicker this year.
Is in the house. Sheila Smiles. All right.
All right. So same formation, 2 wide right.
1 to the left. In the I formation, they're just going to go out.
Boy.
Going to throw, and he's going to. Oh.
Nope, did not catch it. He was out of bounds.
Out of bounds. So 4. If they don't have a kicker, I mean they've got to go for it. I mean,
yes, they do.
You're not going to punt, so the Eagles come up with a big stop here.
The pressure came hard from the Eagles right there, and I think Rich did a good job of repelling that. And they're just a foot off. It's a game of inches over there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the receiver took a pretty good shot too.
He did.
I mean, right in the back.
He'll feel that one tomorrow morning. He doesn't feel it tonight. That one don't hurt. But tomorrow, he'll feel it.
Yeah, the bus ride home. It's pretty good. It's a 4-hour trip to Rich on a bus. That's a pretty tough. He may feel that one. So.
Tightening it up, playing all on the left side.
They're going to come. They're going to roll out.
Definitely going to come out to
Bobby
option.
going to get there. He's going to throw the ball up. Oh, Oh, wow. I'm not sure how many hands that went through, but it went through a lot. I'm gonna
Let's watch on the LNL replay. We'll count them up because
I can't believe that that one of the Rebels didn't come up with that one. I thought that they were going to.
And the quarterback does a great job, lobs this up in the right spot, right through the hands of 3 of them,
wow.
all 3 of them. So that was
Number
Wallentine.
Yeah,
and
well, our guy
Clark.
hit it first, and
Yeah,
then 2 of the Rebels.
So
Wow.
they turn over on downs, 1st and down. Ball's on the 20.
Right up the middle in the wishbone.
Boy, he got started slow and never
got
could
his
see the
feet
pocket
moving.
holding up.
Never got his feet moving.
Good stop by the Rebels.
Tommy Rowley on the run there. Yeah, never got his feet moving, got stopped, and not going to work that way.
Got about a yard on that, maybe 2.
So 2nd and 8 for the Eagles.
See the VTV van in the background on the screen now. So 2nd and 8.
Nothing wrong with a little self-promotion.
No, heck no. Coming back to the middle. Coyle is going to bust to the outside, get that motor running,
and just keep getting it going the wrong way.
That's pretty tough at 140 pounds when you get picked up off the ground. There's nothing you can do about it. So loses the
2 he gained, plus 1.
Yeah, so third and 11. We'll see what the Eagles bring up this time.
So the Rebels, they're fighting back now and playing great defense here. The Eagles need to come up with something special for this play. You think they're going to run?
I would be very keying on number 86, Wyatt Raymond, if I was the Rebels. Oh, wow.
Boy, close to a great catch.
Wow. Dalton Thomas almost comes up with the Odell Beckham one-handed catch.
They worked on that before the game. I see them warming up. They're trying to catch that ball one-handed.
So we'll watch him come right here in the middle.
Boy, and he's got yardage to go.
He avoided a shot right there. Just kind of got down. It looks like the guy the Rebel hit his own player harder than he did Dalton on that play. So the Eagles go 3 and out. I'm gonna punt.
Rebels are set up on the 50-yard line.
Yes, they are. Reinhardt's back to kick. Gets a fairly decent kick.
With the tough roll straight sideways.
Straight out of bounds. So gonna go on the 41-yard line.
Give good position to the Rebels here as
Absolutely,
they take over.
in their own side. So Moon Lake Electric is another one of our sponsors tonight, owned by the people. They serve Moon Lake as a cooperative, not privately owned, and we appreciate Moon Lake for getting our lights up here a couple of years ago. They come in and helped out quite a bit with the lights and everything like that.
So this game is absolutely powered by Moon Lake.
Oh,
then.
absolutely. Absolutely. So the Rebels take over in the I formation. They're going to come back with a
They give it to the motion.
Oh, Steven Skews comes up with a big tackle. Big tackle with a gain of about 1/2 a yard.
Osler thought he had some distance on that.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he said nothing
Riley
doing.
Osler, and Steve comes from the backside and with a big tackle. I can see his dad down there on the sidelines. My brother telling him, strip the ball.
The freshman class is doing a raffle.
So that was a great play. There it was, Coach Cowens make it 2nd and long. So this is right where the Eagles want to be on this one.
Brendan Gathering was excited there for a minute.
And
looks like we're going to get a timeout from Rich. We'll take a break as well.
Another timeout for Rich.
Or $50.
Hey, Ted, can you mow my lawn? Thanks, Ted.
Do I look fat in this?
Mom, can I go to Dave's party?
Will there be alcohol?
Maybe.
Then no.
Dad?
When parents agree, kids stay alcohol-free.
Live high school football coverage from VTV6 is presented by L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Moon Lake Electric, Ashley Regional Medical Center, and Pilot Thomas Logistics.
All right, back from the timeout. We'll see what happens. We've got 2nd and 9 for the Rebels. The Eagles are right where they want to be, getting a little bit fired up. Coach Cowan during the timeout was getting in their face, getting a little heated, saying, guys, we got to step it up right here. So we'll see what they do here.
Little change of formation. They got out of the eye, and they're going to run the option
here.
And they option it well.
Ooh, that could have been a hold right there, but I don't think they're going to get it. So, you know, perfect.
No, that was a great tackle on Tommy Rowley. Senior night, doing what he does best. Hey, Thomas Pilot Logistics, one of our sponsors. Customers can get both Chevron and Conoco oil and lube products. Race fuel and cylinder propane refills available at the Naples location. Pilot Thomas Logistics continues to offer services such as fuel and lubes delivery, just as they did for years under the Western Petroleum name.
All right, 3rd and about 6. Here comes Wyatt Raymond to the outside. It's going deep right here.
Big throw.
Coyle comes up with the interception.
You know,
wow.
I was looking at the statistics today, and Duchesne leads the state in interceptions.
That doesn't surprise me. Reinhardt, I think, is #1 in the state.
He is. Is that who caught it?
No, that was Lane Coyle.
So I believe Reinhardt has 6, 1 per game, and then I'm not sure who the other player was that has 3. And so there you go. They're getting 1.5 per game.
That's tough. That's tough to beat.
That is. You know,
that's tough to deal with if you're the other team.
Sure, and the Rebels, you know, they just go for it right there, and it's the same thing as punting.
It was.
You're not even better than a punt.
You're not super hurt by that play, actually. You know. So coming back here, Reinhardt is going to step up. You better get rid of it.
He does a great job of dodging a couple of tacklers in the end zone. That was brave.
Yeah, my heart started racing just a little bit watching that play. I'm like, dude, you better hurry and get rid of the ball.
And he did get rid of it. He was going for a touchdown there.
Hey, why not? If you're going to go big, man.
Yeah, I think coaches often do that after an interception. Just the other team's down and miserable feeling, and you just stick it right to them and get it back. But the Rebels repel that big chuck down the field, and here they go.
Under center in the wing tee. And go right back out again. Reinhardt's can scramble. Oh. Looking for Polson.
Just a little bit behind him.
Yeah.
So, a lot of pressure in the end zone for him. Holy cow.
He's making me nervous there.
He's not too nervous. He just weaving and dodging like he owns the joint.
Cool as a cucumber, man. He's in there. He's just like, yeah, I got this. No problem.
It's my end zone. Don't worry about
it. That's right. So 3rd and 10 after 2 passes. We'll see what they do. They about got a pass here again, so I would be looking for number 86.
And I'd assume the Rebels aren't going to put as much pressure, so he's going to have a little more time back there to throw it. But no, they just get a little space for the
right up the middle,
the punt, so they get a little extra room for their punter there.
Yeah. So the Rebels come up with a huge stop down on the end zone. So I mean, the interception, even though it's a turnover, not all that bad. So because they're gonna get good field position again on the punt, so not all that bad.
This time they're back up on the 40. They figure he didn't punt it quite to the 50 last time. And a fair catch call.
I mean, out of the end zone, that's not a bad punt.
No, he got 45 yards on it,
So we want to thank Ridgeline Motorsports for bringing our halftime coverage. Ridgeline Motorsports, work hard and play harder.
Boy, it's that deer hunting time of year. Go see those guys. One more week.
Get you a four-wheeler.
Fall break coming.
Side by side, and then, man, look at their snowmobiles. I love their ad that's on here. The snowmobile, and that just looks like fun. It looks cold, but
getting that time of year.
Time of year, man. So the Rebels are coming here. Gonna go right up the middle. Clark, and he runs into the official.
Boy, he might have got a few more yards if it wasn't for the official helping him out.
Yes, he may have.
Is that guy from Duchesne?
the official?
I'm sure Rich thinks it.
Probably right now. But, oh, that was Osler, Riley Osler running with a great pickup of about 20 probably. Yeah, 19.
Moved the chains up and
or 16. Pickup of 16 on the play, and he went right up the middle with a good hard run.
And that's something that the Eagles have done really well so far tonight. It's the first real big yardage up the middle.
Yeah.
They're going to go at it again, same thing.
Oh, man. Who was that? Was that Wyatt?
We got to see that
we've
on
got
the
to see that on
replay.
I mean, I follow a lot of wrestling things on Facebook and stuff because I'm a big wrestler. Wyatt's a big basketball player, but man, that should be one, the double leg.
Yeah,
just
this is
a blast double right here.
He just picks him up, throws him on the ground.
Nice.
With authority.
I may have to submit that to one of my wrestling pages on Facebook, even though the kid's a basketball player. That was a great tackle.
He's a wrestler tonight.
Yes, he is.
And a tackler. That was a good job.
Oh, number 4 again, Osler, on the quick toss to the outside, and he picks up a first down. They're
changing up the play, and that was Wyatt again on the tackle there. But
you know, Rich has got the momentum right now. They really do. Just passes it to the outside, number 1.
Now they're down in the red zone, though, and the Eagles have been pretty tough so far tonight.
Yes, they have.
In the red zone, we're bearing in on the end of the third quarter. They're going to get a play or two in, is all. First quarter.
Yes,
what did I say, third?
Third, yes, we are in the first quarter.
I was getting a little excited there.
So, you know, we've got a great game on our hands. And this is what we expected. This is so much more fun than last week. Number 10 gets to the outside, and he is going nowheres on that one. Oh, the ball.
Geez, they blew the whistle just a second before. I don't believe they're going to give that.
No, they're not going to. They're going to call him.
That whistle went, you could hear the whistle go right as the ball
yes, he did.
Came out. And let's watch that again on the LNL replay.
You know, but
they hold him up.
Who strips the ball?
And the whistle blows about now, and that's when the ball spits out.
So at the end of the first quarter, the Eagles are up 7-0.
You sure it's the first and not the third?
I'm thinking so.
Okay.
I can handle it being the third. Actually, I don't know. We're good. So let's go to break, and we'll be back for the start of the second quarter.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
All right, we're back for the start of the second quarter. The Eagles are up 7-0. All right, so John, what do you think? What do you think about the game so far?
I think it's one of those games that if you're watching it at home, if your kid's playing, you want to get your copy. So call down to VTV, get a copy of this game. So far, just been a fantastic game, both directions. I think that the Rebels got a little lucky there on the whistle, a little early. So it keeps them with the ball, and then they had the momentum, and we'll see where that continues here in the second
quarter.
quarter.
Option. He's going to pass. Nothing doing right there. So
he had to turn and throw on his back arm, and it just didn't go for him.
Didn't quite have the arm strength, you know, and at the high school level, that's tough to do, and especially in a small school. I mean, the quarterbacks are going to hand it off, you know, try and run misdirection. I've never seen a real great passing league in 1A, but the quarterbacks are you look up to them for what they do.
Yeah, they're asked to do a lot.
Oh, absolutely.
To making the game happen, and he's been doing good so far.
He's made some great throws tonight.
He really hasn't, and that was just a bad one for Jarman.
So 3rd and 11, and he's going to roll out again. Going to roll out, and he's going to toss it. Oh, God. Just out of the.
Just about a touchdown. That's a pretty good throw.
Who was that, number 80? Is that what that said? I think so, Jacob Banner.
You know, that ball just slipped right behind the Eagle defender.
Yeah,
and
it did. That was actually a pretty good throw. That was a really good throw.
For as bad as the one was before, you know, here we are, 4th and 11. They're going to go for it again.
They've got it. They must not, you know, Duchesne right here, Guerrero, he boots that through all night.
Yeah, you know, when your team does have a good, solid kicker, you do tend to kick.
Yeah, and it's good. We haven't. Actually, we lost our kicker last year. I think, did Braxton? I can't remember if Braxton graduated last year or the year before or whatever, but Braxton Spencer was a great kicker. So he drops back to pass, and he's looking to his left. Reinhardt,
oh, very close.
He was looking for end zone on that one.
You know, and he's smart not to catch that if they're going to tackle him.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he was going to go the distance there back and get a pick 6.
I'm thinking he's going to pick this off. I don't think
nobody would have got him. He'd have made it the distance.
It would have been. It would have been close. You know, number 7 would have had a pretty good angle on him here, but not bad. Not bad.
No, they turned the ball over on downs, and again, the Eagles are doing great in the red zone.
In the red zone, absolutely.
Just
you know, if they could just get out of their end zone.
That's the one thing that's saving the Rebels.
Yeah, is they're playing on their half of the field.
They have had them poor starting position for Duchesne each time.
Guerrero goes in motion. The ball's up to the middle to Thomas.
Looks like he slipped a little bit as well. You know, he got tackled, but his feet didn't hold him up
from under him. Yeah, he did.
Game of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 for the Eagles coming up.
Mini cheer group, please go to the north.
So,
you know, I like that they're trying to establish a little running game here. And last time they just ran a passing game. And they're going to just get some yards here and make this happen.
Tommy Rowley going to run out and option it, and he's going to go, and he's going to.
Great
Rowley's
decision.
fast. Rowley is quick when he gets going.
And he got going for about 15 yards.
So they pick it up. Finally, they got a little breathing room, which is exactly what they needed. They needed to get out of the end zone, get out of their half of the. And usually Reinhardt keeps that. He just gives a little juke and he keeps that thing.
But he knew to throw it that time or he was going to get tackled.
There's a flag on the play. Must have been a hold because the Eagles are marching back. Been a spot foul.
29? Yes, hold on Duchesne.
Hey, one of our great sponsors, Mountain America Credit Union. Get a $100 Visa gift card when you roll over your 401k or an IRA. First-time home buyers qualify for 100% financing with approved credit. Mountain America, great sponsor of high school sports here in the Basin.
And they're an option. They're going to go on option again, and Reinhardt's going to. Oh, he's got to get rid of it.
Boy, they were just a coming.
Yeah, Rich, you know, being an option team themselves, they know how to defend the option, and they did it well on that one.
They really did. He had no option.
no, and they spread it out far enough that he can't pitch it because you're just about to the sideline and
pitching. It's losing 2 yards
absolutely.
Right there. So he did a good job of keeping that and saving 2 yards. 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8 coming up. So coming back, they're going to blitz somebody right up the middle. Reinhardt's looking to pass, looking for number. Oh my!
Wow! Looked like he caught that. I can't believe he got his hand on. He's asking the ref, "Hey, why you didn't give me a foul there?" And I don't think there was one. It was good timing on.
I think so too. I mean, just
defender.
But
it's very close. A little early, isn't it?
He.
We've got the benefit of the L&L replay.
Yes, we do.
We probably both felt like that was pass interference after the second watch.
It was close, you know. It was definitely close. It was about as good a timing as you could have without being super, super early.
And the punt is a great punt.
It's a good roll. At least
just rolls about 25, 30 yards.
Perfect. That's what the Eagles needed. Now, you know, at least now they're in
It
the
looked
other
like
half of the field.
It looked like he missed that, but I think he did exactly what he wanted to right there.
Kicked the back of the ball, so it got a good spin. Reinhardt, number 7.
Reinhardt
Yep.
does a great job of kicking the punts and playing quarterback. And I'm just thinking that later on here in the game, he's going to have this moment where he's lulled him into believing he's punting, and he's going to take that fake punt.
And he may do that too. Carson could do that. So the defense is back up. Reinhardt's out here left at the cornerback. Coyle, the Rebels are in the wishbone, coming right up the middle at him.
Got about 10 off the pitch.
Yeah, he did. Number 4, Riley Osler.
Going to be close to a 10-yard gain. Looks like they will mark it a first down.
Hey, one of our great sponsors, Advanced Dental. We use the latest technologies and materials to create strong, healthy, beautiful smiles. Call us today at 888-381-0678 to find out about our advanced approach to dental care. You know, there's lots of dentists out there. Advanced, they support high school football and
Go
VTV.
support them.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
go support them.
Number 4 up again.
Boy, he just drove that
Osler,
a couple extra yards.
Just running like crazy. They're getting up there. Great run, just going right up the middle on him.
Looks like 2nd and 3.
Yeah, not where the Eagles wanted to be. So let's see what the see if that defensive line can get through and get a stop on it. Because if I was a coach, I would run the same play again. And it looks to me like they are.
Same play. Osler again.
He got 3 that time, so he's really close to a first down. So it's either going to be 3rd. It looks like it's going to be 1st and 10.
First down for the Rebels.
1st and 10.
Ball's going to be.
So Verduzco comes out of the game. Yeah. The Eagles are there on the 41 for the Rebels, and they're just going to keep running the same play right up the middle. And he picks up 6 or 7 again, probably. So a great.
This is a good sustained drive.
Absolutely.
For Rich
You
in a 7-0 battle right now.
Every yard counts, especially when you can just pound it and pick up 4 or 5 or 6 yards of play. And if I was the coach, I would do the same thing.
Yeah, and you know, the Eagles just need to stop exactly that same thing. They need to expect it this time and just do their best to stop it, because it's coming.
Go to the option this time, number 7. Or no, they got clear to the outside. They faked me out on that one. Nick Jarman on the carry out to the outside.
Keeper, he just kept it with him.
Yeah, and he picks up the first down on the
keep
east
moving
side of
the
the field.
chains, but again, we're getting down close to that place where
the Eagles decide to step it up.
Yeah, so let's see if they step it up on the 30 instead of waiting to the 20.
Coach Cowan's a little.
Going to take a timeout. We're going to take a break as well.
All right, we'll be back.
Hey, if you haven't looked, BTV.
We are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, bulk fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
Good job.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School, where we've got a great game going tonight. Duchesne Eagles and the Rebels. Duchesne leading the game 7-0. The Rebels on a pretty good sustained drive.
Absolutely.
1st and 10.
On the 30, here comes the wishbone here. Oh, fumble ball's on the ground. And it looks like the Rebels pick it right back up.
Rebels have done good with the fumbles. They had that fumble they got back. They fumbled one where the refs blew the whistle a half a second early.
So
if you're a Duchesne fan, it was right on time for a
absolutely for a Rebel fan.
And then they got the punt recovery as well. So they've gotten all three of the fumbles and made those go in their favor. But the Eagles did have the one interception.
Yes, they
they're
did.
leading the state in that category with 1.5 per game. So they got a half of one left this game.
Got a half of one left. And they just had it. Carson just missed one right down there.
Yeah, he really did. That was a half of interception.
Go for the pass, going to set his feet. And
boy,
he's going down. Quarterback sack.
About 7 yards back.
I'm not sure who got there first, but great job on your defense.
72. Shaden Summerall comes up on the sack on that one. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. Shaden gets off the block right there, and I'm watching him go through. Absolutely. Shaden's playing tough this year. Shaden and then a whole bunch of them. Aaron comes in there. 3rd and 16. Just, you know, the Eagles need to get a little bit of momentum going right now. They've totally lost it, given it over to the Rebels. Maybe a play like that will get a little bit of momentum swinging back in there. It's so funny, you know, watching football, how important momentum is.
Yes, you know, the momentum was going Rich's way, and now that one sack can be the thing that pushes them back. And they're going to go to this throw.
Set his feet.
And he kind of got sacked, but he worked his way back to get in the yardage he had lost. So
yes. Gained 3 or 4 on that. I'm going to watch the replay and see exactly. I was watching the screen and then this and not exactly sure what happened.
And he just lunges forward after he gets touched.
Verduzco comes up with just a shoestring
And they
tackle.
give him 2, so it's 4th and 14.
See what they do. You know, this is right at the point where do you go for it? Do you kick? What do you do here?
Well, this is definitely a go for it, I think, for Rich right now. And
yep, they're
gonna turn over on downs and give the Eagles pretty good position, which they haven't done yet
back
tonight.
here and they're going to throw,
or they're going to complete one or the other.
Gatlin Thompson comes up with a big stop.
Yeah,
must have had some great. You know, I'm watching what's on the TV screen, and I didn't see out there, but the Eagles must have had some great coverage on that.
There was very good coverage, and Jarman, he doesn't see it coming. He thought he had a little more space. That he didn't realize how the speed was going to come.
Gatlin is so strong. He fought off the block. The kid was blocking good. Number 53 was really in pretty good position, but Gatlin is so strong. So the Eagles take over on downs. Reinhardt back, and he's looking to pass. Looking for Rowley right. Oh, and ooh.
Boy, you know, when you're feeling like that, you need a little counseling. Northeastern Counseling Center professionals offering help and healing. Northeastern Counseling has been providing mental health and substance abuse services to citizens of the northeastern Utah area since the mid-'80s.
Just off the hands of Hunter Trenery.
Boy, that one was a close one. That's a half an interception as well.
Yes, that was. So right here, Coyle is going to go up. He's going to
nice cutback.
Excellent cutback. Looks like he's going to be
really close. They're going to give him this first down. They give it to him. First and 10.
You know, once he squares his shoulders and runs north and south, you know, and that's what I try to teach my kids. You know, my little league team. I said, you guys make one move, and then I want you guys running up and down the field. I don't want you back there juking a lot. And Coyle does that. He's so quick. Right here, Thomas right up the middle. He's going to
flag in the backfield. Well, in the
backfield, the defensive backfield.
Guess we'll see what that is.
And I did mean the defensive backfield. Yeah, I figured it had to be on Rich since it was thrown, and there was not a Eagle in the vicinity.
Yeah,
they're thinking about it, not sure exactly what they're going to do. As they do that, we're going to thank another one of our sponsors, Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center. Call us today to discuss the best rated alcohol or drug abuse treatment that is right for you. We teach healthy lifestyles, skills through a variety of recreational activities and community events.
Possibly too many. You know, another one of our sponsors is New View Auto Glass, and that's one of the people that I've actually got to get a hold of. I got to get a new windshield in my wife's Suburban, so those are the guys that I'll be talking to. I know.
Did you get a chip in there?
Inspection, we got a big crack across the whole thing. It's time to get it out. So, you know, but I had them come and do one for my work truck, and it was awesome. They came and did it. So, a New View Auto Glass. Go check them out if you need.
No, they've been in business for 28 years. You know, making sure we're safe and servicing the basin. And one of my good buddies, Kylie DeRoque, works there. You know, they'll come to your location, take care of you on a
weekday or
anytime you need. So
and they were fast, efficient, very professional. So go support them.
Well,
or
we know New View does a good job. We have no idea what the penalty was. So.
No, I think there was too many men on the field. I think that's what it was.
But either way, it's 1st and 5.
Here comes Coyle again, and he's going to bust it to the outside this time. And he's
going some yards. He's got one to beat.
Perfect.
And he makes it to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
That last player, he saved the touchdown even though he didn't make the tackle.
Watch this cut. Watch this, and he just gets to the outside.
North and south, off he goes.
You know, one cut, and then he comes back with the other one.
The cut gained him 3 or 4 more yards on the end of a big run, so well done.
You know, I've watched him do that so many times when he was a little kid, just get to the outside. And back then he was so much faster than everybody. Hey, they're gonna pull a Rich on this. They're just gonna keep running the same play until they can figure out how to stop it.
And they do a little better this time.
Yes, they did.
But looks like they got 4 yards out of it.
You know,
maybe 5.
Well, from where they're posting it, looks like he got 6 almost
or
7. Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 7, I guess, or 2nd and 3.
The bad thing about running this play every time to Lane is he runs a lot further than just that little dive right up the middle that Rich has been doing. Oh.
The whole line moved, and all 4 flags go up at the same time. It was pretty obvious the Eagles are going back.
Yes, it is.
Every official and every fan saw that one, I think.
Except the ones that are in concession stand eat. So. And so now we're back to 2nd 7.5, set 8, right there on the false start by the Eagles. And you know, the momentum, it just switched again. That big run, the sack.
Yeah, it's still right in there though.
Oh yeah, you know the Rebels are playing.
More like 2nd and 7 now.
Reinhardt under center comes here.
Quarterback keeper.
Ooh,
he avoids one would-be tackler.
Throw it to Wyatt, get it up in the air.
And Wyatt, bobbles it all the way.
Just about had it. And that's usually one Wyatt comes down with.
Yeah, that was very close. Hey, don't forget to stay tuned, everybody, for the Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show. We'll be coming to that at the halftime. So, boy, he just lost sight of it.
As I'm watching the replay, I'm thinking maybe he'll catch it this time. But that was a great throw, you know, that little move. Carson is quick. Carson is very quick, and he just gives a little juke to that guy because he had him dead to rights. Thomas right up the middle. He's going to bust through, and he's probably going to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, he does pick it up. He just handles his business.
We've got an injured player down on the field. Looks like number 54, Porter Weston.
We're going to take an official timeout on the field. We're going to stay here with this timeout, though. Remember, B&D RV Center, tonight's pregame coverage was brought to you by B&D RV. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, B&D will assist you in your purchases. Stop in at 1570 West Highway 40 in Vernal to check out our on-the-lot inventory.
Exactly, and then Cowan's Cafe. Cowan's Cafe is a proud sponsor of Duchesne football. Come see us 57 East Main Street, Duchesne. Cowan's Cafe supporting Duchesne football. You know, tomorrow morning, biscuits and gravy, man. Cowan's, it's a place to be.
Talk about the game. Well, we're going to have to take a minute here. He looks pretty hurt, so. Oh, no, he's going to get up. It looks like he's going to walk off on his own volition.
So let's just stay here. You know, the Eagles are first and 10, or first and goal.
See the kids on the screen there. I love that about Duchesne football. You bring your kids, send them up playing in the sand, and they just get a feel from it from infancy. They get that atmosphere.
Of just being at the football field.
Yeah.
That is part of it. And I think I wouldn't be surprised if one of my kids is out there.
So it's first and goal.
First and goal. We got 4 minutes left in the half, and the Eagles are definitely knocking on the door to be scoring here.
Look for him to just hand this one off, go up the middle.
I think they're going to come out to the side.
Nope, they're going to throw it, and they get it. That's a great catch.
Touchdown by Wyatt Raymond. You know,
just a great catch, and there you see number 4.
Riley
Osler just devastated about that one.
And the thing is he had great coverage. He had great coverage. Just Wyatt got in there, boxed him out.
And Wyatt's
you're
big, long,
Wyatt's
athletic.
big. Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to go up and pull that thing down.
So the Eagles line up for the extra point. Guerrero's back to kick. Reinhardt's going to hold. See how we do. The ball is up and good.
Well done. Hey, let's take a quick break.
Eagles up 14-0. We'll be back in just a minute.
In the second quarter, your Eagles on top 14.
These days, we all want more speed. And right now at Strata Networks, that's exactly what you're going to get. For a limited time, upgrade your current internet package and get faster speeds at no additional cost for 90 days. That's right. Browse, stream, and download faster with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. Call us today to get your free speed boost. Only from Strata Networks. Restrictions apply. See store for details. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
A New View Auto Glass is the basin's experts with fast, reliable service and an impeccable reputation. We will work closely with your insurance company to eliminate all of the hassles to get you back on the road. Call us today.
Here we are back at Duchesne High School, home of Cowan's Cafe, proud sponsor of Duchesne football. And we're about ready to have the kickoff for after the touchdown. The Eagles pushed a great one there into the end zone with a great just a box out and a jump. You know, that ball's thrown perfectly, and the defenders did a pretty good position.
He was in great position. You can't really defend that much better. He just got position on him.
Yeah, well played all around, and good for Duchesne Eagles to come out with the 7 points.
And Guerrero's back to kick, and he puts his foot into that one.
You guys come on, start on the 20.
Yes, come on out, exactly. He definitely put his foot into that one.
He's feeling good about the game right now.
So the Rebels will take over on the 20-yard line, 1st and 10.
You know, I love small-town football. You know, maybe it's just because it's the only thing I really know, but I just love it. I look out here at the crowd. I mean, there's people watching from the field. The stands are pretty well full. It's just an electric atmosphere tonight. And so, too bad you can't all feel that from watching, but we're glad that you're here watching us. Right here comes up number 4 right up the middle. Great tackle by Wyatt Raymond. You know, they went back.
Sure said his name a lot tonight.
Oh, Wyatt's playing a great game. Osler, you know, that's their same play that they've been running the whole time, you know, that they've been picking up 8, 9, 10 yards on, and that time they picked up 2. So, you know, the momentum, it's switching.
Yeah, the momentum does switch your direction when you're up 2 touchdowns.
Yes.
And you make a great stop like that.
So I think they're going to go right up the middle. Go option. Option is going to spread it to the outside. Oh, ball. Oh, no way.
The football pops up, and the Eagles come up with it. We're going to have to watch that on the L&L replay. Quarterback
Jake Plummer
can't tell if his pride is hurt or if his arm's hurt.
Yeah. You know, I think they just put a helmet right on the ball. I want to see who that was. Just put a helmet and the ball pops up and Plummer's standing there and it just goes right into his arms.
Maybe we don't have the L&L. Well,
Oh,
there
here
we
it
go.
comes.
Of course we have it.
Absolutely. So
Quarterback
he keeps
keeper.
going to the option right here. Steps back up. Oh, it was Wyatt. Wyatt Raymond again. Pops it right up. Jake Plummer.
All you have to do is say Wyatt Raymond, and the good things happen.
And good
Touchdowns, good stop, good turnover. Wow. Well done.
Yeah, now, you know, we've got just over 3 minutes left in the game, and if the Eagles can come and score here, that will
in the half.
In the half, that's what I meant.
We're trying to end this game too soon, both of us, aren't we? Well, he picks up.
Weston Polson on the run there, a sophomore running there. Picks up
7.
7. Excellent
Second
run.
and 3.
Excellent run. Look at, I don't know, you can't see it on here, but Reinhardt comes out and he gets the play, and he just looks cool under pressure. I mean, he's just like, you know what? I've been in this situation. Let's go do this, guys.
He does. He's very calm. I've watched most of the Basin teams this year, and a little bit of Wasatch Front teams, and he's one of the coolest, calm, collected guys. And he's going to just run.
That was a nice cartwheel there towards the end. Yeah. On the option there, he's going to keep that
up the
one.
first down, first and goal.
Yeah. So he comes here and watch him just cut right up here. Boom.
Makes it to the 4-yard line.
Goes right across his head to a nice little somersault. First and goal from the 4. I think they're just going to pound it in right here.
Yeah, last time I thought they were just going to hand it off and pound it in. They threw it up in the air and knocked it down right away, too. So just look for Wyatt Raymond to get the ball again.
Polson right up the middle. He's going to go in untouched.
Well, there you go. That's a pretty good lead. Finish off the half with that, barring anything else happening. But
yeah, that may have just been a dagger into the Rebels right there, because they. Polson runs hard. You know, he played a little bit in the JV game because he is just a sophomore. You know, he played the first half in the JV game, and he laid a shot on a kid that I watched. Oh, wow.
Here they go for the third point after. And again, solid, right up through the middle every time.
Guerrero's getting comfortable back there kicking, and he just looks smooth tonight. One of the things they did is they shortened up his approach, and he's just killing them now.
He does feel good about that. Hey, let's take a break. We'll be back for the kickoff.
All right, cheerleaders, we're ready to go to 21, right? There we go. You can join in, fans, if you'd like. Good exercise.
A New View Auto Glass is the Basin's experts with fast, reliable service and an impeccable reputation. We will work closely with your insurance company to eliminate all of the hassles to get you back on the road. Call us today.
At Advanced Dental, we offer the very best.
The drill team and cheerleaders are doing their thing out there, counting up the points for the team and doing a great job with it.
They used to do that to where it was they would do push-ups.
Yes, but when you get 21 and 53.
53, they're just like, no, we're going to go to jumping jacks. So, Guerrero, think he'll put it in the back of the end zone again this time?
I would if I'm him.
I would too.
Worked out pretty good last time. And why mess with a return? Nothing really going for Rich. Why give him a chance to have anything coming?
And he just kind of kicks it.
Oh.
The number 5 picks it up on the slip.
Just falls on it.
Wyatt Downing.
Again, that's that slick green grass today.
The fall grass. Yeah.
And he starts right about on the 20, didn't he?
Right at 15, 16-yard line right there. With 2:07 left in the half, I think L&L Motorsport, or L&L Motor, the biggest inventory of Ford and Ram, all are under one roof. Go and see L&L and thank them for being a sponsor of Uinta Basin Athletics. So they send one in motion here, going to come right up the middle and not going anywhere.
And he just kind of gets a gang of Eagles knocking the Rebels back.
Verdusco and Skews were in on the tackle on that one, and there was another one there.
It's a great atmosphere here. You're right tonight. You know, it's kind of fun to see fans out on the grass, having that opportunity to be right close to the game. As a kid, I got the opportunity to go watch an NFL game and sit on the field, and it was just a different experience.
Oh, I'll bet.
Can't see as well as we can from up here, but it's just an electrifying feeling down there. And for kids in this community,
perfect.
That's what they
Steven
need.
Skews comes up with a tackle right there on Kyler Clark.
Nothing going for the Rebels. They're just
third and 6. Steve makes a great double leg takedown, and Aaron Verduzco comes in.
I don't want Aaron Verduzco to come in and finish me off. That looked like
Aaron is a solid kid, man.
Hey, they're going to take a timeout right now. We're going to take one really this time.
Yes.
Be back in a minute.
To the snack shack. But you will have to hurry.
At Advanced Dental, we offer the very best in comprehensive dental care for the whole family. Our techniques and equipment are state-of-the-art. Some of our services are same-day crowns, IV sedation for patient comfort, wisdom tooth removal, dental implants for missing teeth, and quality general dentistry for children and adults. Advanced Dental is conveniently located in the Kmart Shopping Plaza. Call 781-0660 for a free consultation for dental implants or wisdom tooth removal.
With Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center, we help you and your loved ones overcome addiction and live an addiction-free life. Our first-class staff understand how to care and treat our patients and your loved ones. Call us today at 435-790-4673.
Hey, welcome back to Duchesne High School, where we're bringing you this great VTV coverage. You know, I've got to give a pretty good shout out to the back office boys, you know, and the cameramen. They do such a good job of putting this project together and these programs together. You get to watch a game and see lots of angles and lots of crowd views, and VTV just does a great job. Give them a little support once in a while as well.
Absolutely. This, to me, you know, I'm just a big football fan, especially a Duchesne Eagle fan, but being able to watch it on this kind of stuff is just, wow. Nice
Shoestring tackle.
Dalton Thomas comes up with a great tackle.
Yeah, VTV does a great job.
They do, and they've got great equipment, just an all-around great production. So
another timeout.
Another timeout. We'll thank one of our sponsors, Strata Network. Right now is the best time to join Strata Network and get the most reliable coverage in the basin. Going on at Strata right now, get $300 back when you switch to Strata's wireless service. And at the same time, customers can buy select smartphones and get a second one absolutely free. Strata Networks. Ashley Regional Medical Center. Emergency room care at Ashley Regional has never been better. With a new trauma team in place, the emergency department can now respond with all personnel and equipment needed in just minutes. You can feel comfortable knowing you'll get the best trauma care at Ashley Regional. Over in Vernal. Hoping we don't have to use anything for Ashley Regional this evening. Hope for a clean game.
I got to see an Oilers game this year and had to cart somebody off.
Oh.
One of the old guys had to dislocated his hip.
Fell and broke a hip, huh?
He didn't break it, he just dislocated, and you know, I'm like, how old are you? He's at 43.
What the heck are you doing playing football still, man? Are you crazy? That's what, you know, all these kids that I've coached for years, that's what they always tell me, like, dude, don't fall and break a hip. And I'm like, shut up, man. And the punt is going to get off.
Oh, and he does a good job with that punt.
Great.
Hart.
Oh, wonder why he did that. Number 2 picks up the ball.
Yeah, that was a little interesting.
Yeah. You know, last week in the Layton Christian game, Layton Christian's a private school, and so they can recruit, and they recruit from all over the world. There was a punt coming down here. They punted one time, and the ball's about to stop. And one of their guys is standing there, and this other kid, he had to be an international, not knowing the rules of footballers, but he comes flying in and he just dives on it and takes out his own teammate's ankle. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, what? Why did he do that? You know, and the only thing I can think is he was international and didn't know what was going on.
I think we'll just run this one keep it pretty simple.
Coyle. He's going to cut up the middle.
Oh, and he got a lot of yardage on that. Looked like picked up 7 or 8. But they're just going to keep running up the middle, finish off this clock.
Got 50 seconds, just under a minute. Going to run out. I don't know, Coach Cowan, he might just throw one up, or Coach Hoops, he's the offensive coordinator. He just might throw one up and try and
just fool him.
Yeah, try and put the nail in the coffin here. Yep.
Yeah,
here
he's
it
gonna.
comes. If Reinhardt can set these feet and toss one, oh, he's going to just take off, get out of bounds. Get out of bounds, Carson. Good play. Good, smart play. Get out of bounds and stop the clock with 30 seconds left. That was just a smart play. Carson is a sharp kid. I mean, football IQ, he's really, he's smart. He understands the game. But he's been playing since he was in 3rd grade, so.
He's been playing since he was playing in the sand out here in front of the football
absolutely, you know,
field.
watching his older brother play when, yeah.
So he's had a feeling of this atmosphere, and this night, his senior night for a lot of years. You know, it's a fun night, and good that they're doing so well.
Back in. He's going to look for the pass again. He's going to throw it to Coyle. Coyle picks it up. Smart runs out of bounds. Perfect.
Yeah, they are going to try to get some points here in the last few seconds of this half.
You know, run 8 seconds off the clock and pick up 30 yards or 20 yards on the play. Perfect. Perfect ball. Perfectly thrown ball. Catches Coyle right in stride. And Coyle's smart to get out of bounds and stop the clock. So with 22 seconds left, the Eagles are on the 26-yard line with 1st and 10. Going to try and punch it in before the half.
There you see on your screen Dalton Moon. Looks like he's a freshman. Boy.
Gets out of bounds. Wyatt, another 1st down.
Another 1st down. 16 seconds left.
6 seconds off the clock. Wyatt, perfect catch. Perfect toss and catch.
16.4 seconds left in the half.
And
Balls marked on the 15-yard line.
what a good sustained run this has been.
Perfect.
Running the 2-minute drill here.
I've
kind of like the power here
Yeah.
from Moon Lake Electric. You know, they've been in business since 1938, providing power to the people they serve. Moon Lake Electric is a cooperative, not privately owned. Is it snowing?
I am not sure what that stuff is. I think
That's a great throw. And a great
gets
touchdown.
in.
They do. They finished off the quarter with another touchdown. It's not snowing, but something's falling off there. Looked like it was snow.
Turns his feet, sets him, and hits Ryman. Perfect throw. And then Wyatt is so deceivingly fast. He is extremely fast. You know, he's big, tall, farm kid, but he's quick. He is very fast. What a drive. I don't think I've ever seen Duchesne do that before. And all the...
Oh, and he misses this one.
I didn't even see where that one went.
Went right into the back of his line there. Tried to send it back to the center.
I was going to say, I didn't even see where that one went. But in all the years I've watched Duchesne play, I don't know that I've ever seen them go that many passes in a row and complete every pass. That was just a beautiful drive. So let's take a break, and we'll be back for a squib kick, and then we'll go to halftime.
The Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show.
Ridgeline.
Kobe, did you keep it? So as we get ready to watch Duchesne kick it off here for a 7-second likely squib kick. I don't know. I'd probably just kick in the back of the end zone again. That's worked out for him pretty good so far.
It's done quite well, yes. So we'll see. We'll see what coaches pulled up here. Maybe, I don't know. He might want to kick it through the back of the end zone to redeem himself off that last one. So Guerrero comes back, and he looks like he's going to just soccer kick that thing.
This time he gets a good handle on it, runs up through the middle.
Oh! Who was that?
You know, you've just got to be brave, and number 5 Wyatt Downing does a good job of running that back up through. It looked like it was number 36, Gatlin Thompson. Take care of business.
Wow, he flat put the smack down on him.
Wasted most of the 7 seconds, 2 seconds left.
Yeah. So I'm sure that they will probably drop a couple of safeties back, and just make sure that they tackle them before the goal line. You know, if I'm a coach,
Yeah.
that's what I tell them. I say, hey, you guys, drop back, play deep, and make sure you tackle them before you hit the goal line. And
they're just going to run this one, take it safe.
Take it, get out of this.
Get out of this rough half for him. Hey, we're going to take a break before the Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show. We'll be back here in a few minutes with that. Stay tuned.
27-0.
Are you pushing the limits of riding? Are you holding the steepest side hills? Carving the toughest lines? In the deepest powder? The 2016 Ski-Doo sleds. Are you riding or are you watching? Ski-Doo.
My house will be really cool. It'll have a lot of rooms, like 100 or maybe 10. It will have a giant water park slide coming out of it, or a roller coaster, and a zoo in the backyard, and a rocket on the roof.
No matter what you're looking for in a home, Mountain America has the mortgage loan to fit. First-time homebuyers may even qualify for 100% financing with approved credit.
At B&D RV, we are the Basin's headquarters on providing affordable, comfortable RVs that get you out of the city and into the woods. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, here at B&D, we will assist you with your purchase. Stop in today and see our large inventory.
Welcome to the Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show, where we're watching the legendary drill team from Duchesne.
That's no kidding.
What are we, 11 years now?
It's either 12 or 13. I can't remember.
12 or 13. It's 12 years running their state championships, maybe 13. It is the longest running championship in the state.
I think it might be in the country.
If not, it's one of the best. It's an amazing record, and they definitely have earned their status. And you know, there's a lot of little girls running around here, and you see a whole pile of them down here. And we don't see them on the TV, but they're sitting there watching, just like the boys playing in the sand. The girls are waiting to do what they're going to do when they get older.
Absolutely.
And that's take state championships in drill team.
You know, these girls don't know any better than to do that.
No, it's just what they've done since they were little.
Since they were this age, the little girls. So,
hey, we're going to talk a little bit here about Ridgeline Motorsports. This halftime show is brought to you by Ridgeline Motorsports. Ridgeline Motorsports has significant rebates going on now on all 2014 and 2015 Ski-Doo snowmobiles, and 2015 Can-Am side-by-sides and four-wheelers with rebates up to $2,500. Come check out all the new Can-Am Workhorse Extreme Utility Defender. Towing capacity of 2,000 pounds and a payload capacity of 1,500 pounds. A new Versa Pro 3-person bench seat with adjustable driver's seat. Every Can-Am, ATV, and side-by-side vehicle is built with the same DNA, industry-leading performance, precision-engineered handling, and a rider-focused design. Get ready to ride with the new Can-Am off-road vehicle at Ridgeline Motorsports today. Can-Am, the ride says it all. Go see the friendly staff at Ridgeline Motorsports at 543 East Main in Vernal, or call 789-RIDE. Ridgeline Motorsports, work hard, play harder. And with it, you know, we had some bugs falling down or something blowing off the roof of the booth up here, and it looked like it was snowing for a second. I thought, goodness sakes.
It can't be snowing.
No, it's that, you know, I looked up in the sky, and there's a lot of bugs in the air. You can see a few there on the screen once in a while. Here we go with the young future drill team kids doing their little drill. Hey, and as we get ready for the deer hunt, you know, you showed me a great picture of one of your friends, nice elk they harvested last night. You spent all day getting that thing
packing him off
packed
the mountain,
out off the mountain. And it would have been nice just drive up there in your Can-Am and load him up, you know.
That would be nice. You know, as we were going through those sponsorships and I'm watching the TV, I'm thinking, man, that looks fun. The sand dunes, the snow, the powder. I mean, you know, we've got some of the greatest snowmobiling there is around.
We really do.
And so if you're looking for a snowmobile and something like that, go check out Ridgeline Motorsports, because that's just a ball. Side-by-side snowmobiles.
Hey,
ATVs.
and Can-Am really is built with a little different technology.
Oh, they are.
They will hold up to the tough terrains that we have. You know, the hardest road you can ride on, they're going to be just fine. So.
Absolutely. So what do you think about the first half of the game, John?
Well, it started out, you know, most of the first quarter, which I was trying to call the third quarter, was just a good, tight Friday night, two tough team battle. And then when it got to the second quarter, boy,
the Eagles just stepped it up, didn't they?
Stepped it up, and they didn't slow down. You know, they're up 21, minute left in the game. They said, now we're going to get one more touchdown before halftime and really put the stinger to you guys. And does that come from last year's loss?
Yeah. You know, Rich come down here, or we went up there and they beat us, and it was tough. You know, Rich had a great team last year. You can't shortchange them at all. They had a super good team last year, but there is that rivalry, you know, and every year it's going to be intense no matter what. And you know, the Eagles right here are going to want to put it to them. That's all there is to it. So if I'm Coach Cowan, that's what I'm telling them. I say, you guys go out there and you keep doing it, and let's, you know, if we can put 60 on them, let's do it.
Yeah, just keep scoring touchdowns.
Let's keep scoring touchdowns. Let's just stick it to them. But if you're coach,
there you see all the fans,
yes.
And they also want us to stick it to them. They're just having a blast tonight. Great atmosphere, little face paint. Again, the young drill team. You're going to say if you're Coach Ash?
Coach Brown, what do you say if you're in the locker room? Guys, you know, we're down 4 touchdowns, but we've been close on a few. We've got to step it up. We've got to come out and we've got to put a stop to them. We're going to get the kick off the second half. We've got to go down and score. We've got to make a statement. And we've got to get some points on the board.
He's definitely saying, hey, this is a good football team.
Oh,
and we need to put our best foot forward.
Yeah, you guys aren't playing to your potential, and you know, you say those things to a coach, but they've got to. And Coach Cowan's going, man, I want to stick a dagger in their heart. I want to kill this team right now, and tell them that they shouldn't be on the same field with us.
And you know, they're ranked 4th in the state, and Duchesne's ranked 2nd. And what I don't understand is who's ranked number 1?
Diamond Ranch. It's a school down there.
Are they that much better?
They're huge.
They put a pretty good whooping on Duchesne earlier this year.
It was a close game. It was a 1-touchdown game.
Okay.
And so it was a close game. Look at Camp Brown sleeping. But it
wasn't a whooping.
It was a great game. You know, Diamond Ranch is a private school, and it used to be kind of a bad boy school where troubled kids would go there and they would play, but now they turn it into a private school, and so they're recruiting from all over the country, and they were huge. They were gigantic down there, and they were just bigger, and I don't know that they were more physical, but they were faster than us. They had some faster kids, which is scary because Duchesne has got some super fast kids, but they just flat put it to Rich and Kanab put it to Rich, and they've got 3 or 4 kids that have been out with concussions, and I think a few of them are back tonight, but you know, we've still got a whole half of football to play. The game is far from over.
Pretty good first half to start the game, 27-0, and we're going to take a break, come back with the Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show.
Or $50.
Hey, Ted, can you mow my lawn? Thanks, Ted.
Do I look fat in this?
Mom, can I go to Dave's party?
Will there be alcohol?
Maybe.
Then no.
Dad?
When parents agree, kids stay alcohol-free.
Live high school football coverage from VTV6 is presented by L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Moon Lake Electric, Ashley Regional Medical Center, and Pilot Thomas Logistics.
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Electric, we are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, boat fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
These days, we all want more speed. And right now at Strata Networks, that's exactly what you're going to get. For a limited time, upgrade your current internet package and get faster speeds at no additional cost for 90 days. That's right. Browse, stream, and download faster with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. Call us today to get your free speed boost. Only from Strata Networks. Restrictions apply. See store for details. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
A New View Auto Glass is the basin's experts with fast, reliable service and an impeccable reputation. We will work closely with your insurance company to eliminate all of the hassles to get you back on the road. Call us today.
At Advanced Dental, we offer the very best in comprehensive dental care for the whole family. Our techniques and equipment are state-of-the-art. Some of our services are same-day crowns, IV sedation for patient comfort, wisdom tooth removal, dental implants for missing teeth, and quality general dentistry for children and adults. Advanced Dental is conveniently located in the Kmart Shopping Plaza. Call 781-0660 for a free consultation for dental implants or wisdom tooth removal.
With Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center, we help you and your loved ones overcome addiction and live an addiction-free life. Our first-class staff understand how to care and treat our patients and your loved ones. Call us today at 435-790-4673.
Are you pushing the limits of riding? Are you holding the steepest side hills? Carving the toughest lines in the deepest powder? The 2016 Ski-Doo sleds. Are you riding or are you watching? Ski-Doo.
My house will be really cool. It'll have a lot of rooms, like 100 or maybe 10. It will have a giant water park slide coming out of it, or a roller coaster, and a zoo in the backyard, and a rocket on the roof.
No matter what you're looking for in a home, Mountain America has the mortgage loan to fit. First-time home buyers may even qualify for 100% financing with approved credit.
At B&D RV, we are the basin's headquarters on providing affordable, comfortable RVs that get you out of the city and into the woods. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, here at B&D, we will assist you with your purchase. Stop in today and see our large inventory.
$50.
Hey, Ted, can you mow my lawn? Thanks, Ted.
Do I look fat in this?
Mom, can I go to Dave's party?
Will there be alcohol?
Maybe.
Then no.
Dad?
When parents agree, kids stay alcohol-free.
Live high school football coverage from VTV6 is presented by L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Moon Lake Electric, Ashley Regional Medical Center, and Pilot Thomas Logistics.
Hey, welcome back to our Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show. Thanks for staying tuned and looking at what our sponsors have to offer you. You know, they do a really good job there. Go see them. You know, if you need any of their services, counseling, you know anyone that needs counseling, dental work, loans from Mountain America, RVs,
fuel,
all the stuff that they do, you know, go see our sponsors. They do a great job. And we're watching a great football game. If you are a Duchesne Eagles fan, this is what they wanted for a senior night, kids going out for their
last regular home season game.
And they're just happy to be playing so good, and they come out warming up. And the atmosphere is definitely electric all over this field. And Rich is certainly feeling that over on their side. They're not even warming up. They're just over there going, let's get the game going. It's a long drive home.
Yeah.
You know, they don't look very ready to play in the second half. I'm not sure what they're thinking right now, but
And the Eagles are looking pretty fired up.
They are fired up.
Wanting to get this go. You know, it's so funny watching, like, when the kids jump up and they hit, and they do it in the NFL, they do it in every league, but I watch little third graders do it, and it just cracks me up. You know, I just saw the whole team do that out there, and then a bunch of little kids off to the sideline. But it's just part of the atmosphere right now. That's just what you do.
It really is. You know, and we're talking a little bit during the break there while we were taking a word from each of our sponsors, and we were talking about the Uinta game. Little update on that. It's 14-14. Uinta's tied at the start of the third quarter with Spanish Fork. So that's a good Basin game there. Hopefully they can pull that one out. Keep the Basin strong with football. So Rich lined up on the wrong side. Now they're going to the other end. Again, they're just not ready to play this game, it doesn't look like. Maybe they're trying to fool us.
We'll see what happens. You know, hopefully, you know, if you're a Rich fan, you've got to, or the football team for Rich, you've got to come out and you've got to put some points on the board this possession. You know, and if you're the Eagles, you want to just go out there and knock them in the mouth and stop them and get that momentum, keep that momentum that you were taking into halftime.
Yeah, the faster you can get to 35 points on the board, the faster you can keep that clock rolling.
It's
really in your favor at that point.
Yes. So Guerrero is going to be ready to kick, and if I'm him, I'm kicking it deep right through the back of the end zone if I can.
You know, and they got out there, and he looks over and says, "Coach, we need one more." And Shaden, he runs out there. He'll add himself to the mix. And here we go with the start of the second half. Hey, thanks for the Ridgeline Motorsports halftime show. Go support those guys.
Work hard, play harder. So here we go. Guerrero kicks it, and he gets his foot into it, and it looks like he's going to take it from about the 2-yard line, and
a little scramble for the ball, and it looks like
number 54, Kenyon Kilbasa, comes up with the tackle there. Let's see on the L&L replay. There's a pretty good shot right there that he took, that runner, but he took it back. Got back to about the 25.
You know, he does a good job to even be able to return this. It should have gone into the end zone.
Right here,
gets right to the 22-yard line and just gets thumped.
Kenyon, it's looking tough. So they come right up the middle with their bread and butter play, and the Eagles pretty well shut it down. Picks up 1, maybe 2 yards.
One of those keys to the game that Coach Cowan talked about.
Or 3.
Just defensively making that second a long.
Second long, yes.
Hey, you know, the cheerleaders down there, you know, you can't see them on the screen right now, but they got a little support going out. They got a little something they put together for the support of breast cancer. You see everybody out there supporting it, and good for Duchesne.
Back way. Steve misses the tackle, And number 10's getting to the outside, and Coyle catches him and brings him down.
Does a good job, gets to the 40-yard line, pushes the chains forward, and gets Rich going the right direction.
Yes, he did. Coyle and Raymond on the tackle, and Kyler Clark on the run picks up about 14, 15 yards maybe.
Clark's just a workhorse
He's
for
tough.
the Rebels. They give him the ball a lot. He does a little bit of everything. Comes off the motion, comes straight out of the back, and did a good job getting around the outside there.
He's got a brother. I remember his older brother playing. Real good ball player. Going to go the option here. He's going to stretch it to the outside. Nothing happening on that one.
Nope, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second and...
Yeah, number 3, Nick Jarman keeps it on the option. And
second and 9.5. We'll call it second and 10.
Yeah, second and 10 again. So right where the Eagles need to be.
Well, I guess we'll call it second and 9. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, you did.
Short gain on the play.
Yes, a very short gain, as our announcer says.
You know, and that's one thing about this atmosphere. The announcer here does a great job.
Clayle's getting the crowd into it. Going to go right up the middle.
Looks like he put 5 yards on, and you know, this is that critical moment for Rich right now.
Yeah.
You know, they moved the chains. It's going to be 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5. Nick Jarman on the run right up the middle. He goes for the option, and he keeps the ball.
And who would you say you got that tackle? Looked like Wyatt to me.
An awful lot like Wyatt. Wyatt is playing a great game tonight. Is just in on every tackle and every big play on offense.
For me, he's the player of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, he got the Eagles to where they are. And
goes number 4.
Little pitch back. Got all the way around the outside.
Hold.
And a holding in the backfield.
That's what I'm thinking. Just from where the flag came.
He threw it right at the hold.
Yes.
And he already comes right out and says it's a holding. That one's going to come back.
Yeah, and that one's going to come back. I'm not sure where it was, but
there's a reason that Riley Osler got around the outside edge there.
There may have been something to that. So the ball's going to be coming back. Will be
from about the line of scrimmage. They're going to march 10 off.
Yeah, so
it'll be 3rd and 15.
The Eagles will move them back and go again. Got number 1 split out to the right, Hunter Trenery, and we've got a whistle. See what happened. I think the official just making sure everything's ready to go, and now the clock can start. Now they'll go on the snap. Counter right back up the middle.
Right up the middle, and he does a great job getting out around it. He's going to get the first down and more.
Going to get more, too. Number 10.
Oh, and there's flags late coming from behind. Not sure what those 2 flags are.
Number 10, Kyler Clark on that run. We'll see. I'm not sure where those came from. Oh,
2 flags, hold, late. Let's see that on the LNL replay. Oh, we just did. We weren't watching it.
Yeah, we were trying to see what the call was. So.
Great carry by the Ridge player as well.
Kyler Clark with a big carry, big yards on that. So they're talking to the captains like, all right, if you decline it, they're going to get a first down. If you get it, we're going to move it back 10 from this spot, and it'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, that's a pretty obvious thing. Here we go with that LNL
that
replay
one right
again.
There on what?
The tackle, not a hold. That was a tackle.
I mean, I know those boys from Rich are Cowboys, but that looked an awful lot like a bulldogger. Grabbed Wyatt by the helmet.
You know, when that flag comes there, number 1, Clay Giles, number 1, Hunter Trenery, he grabbed on there too, and I wasn't sure. You know, they threw the flag right there on the replay, so. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 6 on the holding call.
So that's a tough break for the Rebels there.
It's 2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 first downs that have been called back,
and you know it always feels that way on those plays, but there's holding. That's the reason they get that first down.
Absolutely.
And the ref sees that and knows it.
You know, Wyatt's coming across pretty hard and possibly makes that tackle there. And most likely makes that tackle. So
And
third down.
everybody's still talking, trying to figure out what's
They
going
are.
on out
and
there.
while we do that, we'll thank our sponsors, L&L Motor. 10 event savings going on now at L&L. Receives up to $9,000 on any new heavy-duty truck on the lot. The biggest inventory of Ford and Ram, all under one roof. Strata Networks. Right now is the best time to join Strata and get the most reliable coverage in the basin. Going on at Strata right now. Get $300 back when you switch to Strata's wireless service, and at the same time, customers can buy select smartphones and get a second one absolutely free. So we'll see.
Still out there trying to
Talking
figure
about
something
what
out.
the heck is going on.
You know, and when life gets tough like that for the refs, they need to probably go see Northeastern Counseling Center. Professionals offering hope, help, and healing. Northeastern Counseling has been providing mental health and substance abuse services to the citizens of Northeastern Utah since the mid-'80s.
I am not exactly.
This is a big old long conference, and it's kind of a critical play for Rich. You know,
absolutely.
Rich wants it to be right, and you know.
And Duchesne wants it to be right, and,
Yeah.
and I think that's, and I think they got it right. I really do. You know, it should have been from the spot foul and back 10 yards, and that's about where it should have been. So now, if
Now
the
they're
Eagles,
deciding though. So that's what they were saying.
Oh.
That's why they were discussing it, because it was.
because they made picked up the first down. Okay.
So I'm not sure why. That was
Is what it is. So 1st and 10. Goes in motion, number 4. He's going
And
to
the
pitch
pitch
him to the
back.
outside.
And he gets going upfield.
Got his shoulders turned and picked up about 6.
6, it looks like to me too. So going to be 2nd and 4. Just what
they needed
Rebels
to
need.
do. Absolutely. After having a couple rough goes right there. Pick up 6 on the first down, which is huge yardage for the Rebels. In the wishbone, and I'm looking for number 4, Riley Osler, to get the ball, and he gets fairly close to the first down.
Yeah, it's going to depend on the mark, where they mark it.
It is going to be really close. Looks like they got
they're
a
going to call a first down.
First down for the Rebels. Going to move the chains and keeps the drive going.
You know, you see on the screen there that both teams have used a lot of timeouts, and that was from the first half still. So each team still has all 3 timeouts.
3 timeouts in the second half. Yeah, with just under 8.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Back in the wishbone. And here comes that counter right back up the middle. Nothing
And
going
they hold
on
him
that
up,
one.
just trying to strip that ball out, and he holds it tight this time.
People are going for the ball. I don't know if you saw the Monday night game, Seattle and Detroit, that play that happened right there. Detroit's down by 3, and they're going into the end zone, and the guy's about a yard from scoring. Somebody comes in and punches it out, and then the Seattle team kicks the ball out of the end zone. It should have been Detroit's ball on the 3, but you know, that's one of the things you got to do is strip for the ball. Seattle was about to lose, and one of their cornerbacks or their safety comes up with a huge play, just stripping the ball. And that's one of the things that they practice. And I think Coach Cowan practices that also. So option out to the left, and that's not going anywhere.
Looks like he got a couple maybe, so we're going to get third and 3 or 4.
Looks like there's a flag on the field. Maybe a face mask. Face mask against the Eagles. Yep. Probably coming in, wrapping up, and just as he's going down, probably just got a hold of the face mask.
Sometimes you just can't help yourself.
Yeah,
You know, you touch there and your fingers get stuck in there. You let go as fast as you can, and then, you know, once in a while you just yank on it too, and that's the one that gets everybody.
That's uncool.
If anybody has found that.
Another one of our great sponsors.
Pick up 5, first down.
Want to let you know, Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center. Call us today to discuss the best rated alcohol or drug abuse treatment that is right for you. We teach healthy lifestyle skills through a variety of recreational activities and community events.
So they didn't get the first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 1 for the Rebels, and he goes in motion, and I'm going to look for number 7. Oh, nope. Holy cow. Okay, there was a flag. That's what I thought. It looked to me like there was a hold on that play. another tackle. Looks like Steven Skews comes over and makes the tackle. Wow, there's been a lot of penalties in the second half, hasn't there?
Yes,
almost every play.
This possession for Rich has just been penalty riddled.
Terrible.
You know, it gives us an opportunity while they do that to give another couple shout outs to some of our sponsors. Mountain America Credit Union. You know, we got 4 locations in the basin. Get a $100 Visa card when you roll over your 401k to an IRA. First-time home buyers may qualify for 100% financing with approved credit. Go see our friends down there. 2 locations in Vernal, 1 in Roosevelt, and 1 in Altamont.
So, third and 15.
Boy, you have to have a calculator to figure out the yardage on this.
Yeah,
this
is
possession.
back and forth and just not very clean football right now. And so if the Eagles can come up with a stop, that would be huge. They're going to go option right up the middle, and they're going to give it to the dive guy right up the middle.
And they get nothing there. This might be the time they need to punt. But, you know, it's hard to say what they'll do here.
The ball's at midfield, and if you've got a fairly decent punter, you can put them down inside the 10, which would be a great thing for them, just playing the field position game.
Yeah, you don't want to give the Duchesne Eagles an easy touchdown.
No,
here,
you don't.
Because that's going to start the clock sooner.
Yeah, and now they are back to punt. And not a real great punt.
But not bad.
Okay, I just lied to you because that was a perfect punt.
It looked like it was going out of bounds at about the 20, and it gets down to about the 5.
Yes, so can't ask for a better punt than that.
Not from that position. That was pretty good.
No. So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10 from about the 5-yard line. So they've got 95 yards to go.
Maybe what you need is a little free mobile service from a New View Auto Glass, and you can see a little better on those punts, you know.
Maybe I don't know if a New View puts in the face mask shields or whatever, but
they don't. But they use Dow and Agris certified. They are Dow and Agris certified. Instant phone quotes, competitive pricing, and they just run that one right up the middle.
Did the same play. Coyle right up to the left side. Gonna get him running.
A New View Auto Glass has over 28 years of auto glass experience, and we dedicate ourselves to the safety and satisfaction of our customers.
So the Eagles come back with, he picked up about 4 or 5.
We're going to give him 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, so he'll be 2nd and 5 from about the 10. And he cuts up to the middle, and Coyle gets it, and he's probably going to pick up the 1st down on that one. Boy, he can accelerate, can't he?
He did. He accelerated right up into the back of his blocker, and then his blocker was getting stuck, but he got the 1st down. So
picks up the 1st down, following Verduzco. That's a pretty good lineman to be following, Aaron. Number 52. That's a big, that's a big old boy getting out in front. And Aaron is deceivingly fast for the way Aaron's shaped. He can flat move when he decides to. So 1st and 10. What line? Where are we at? About the 12? About the 17? Looks to me like we're about the 17-yard line. And the Eagles go under center, Reinhardt. And he cuts it back to the outside. And Clay Giles gets to the outside.
A little juke in there.
Clay's a junior, and he is a shifty runner. I mean, his hips, he's got crazy hips when he runs. And he's quick.
He is. You see this on the LNL replay. He goes in and then back out and just avoids everybody.
Yeah.
Picks up a few extra yards based on his hips.
And what great camera work by the crew here to get that shot.
Of the tackle like 10 yards out of bounds. Maybe should have been a little bit of a piling on penalty there, but
Oh, ball's on the ground, and Rich picks up the ball. Giles fumbles.
That's just the break that Rich needed right there.
Yes, it was. You know, inside their own territory, and he just went to switch hands, and it just slipped out.
And it bounces right to number 7, Riker Rex.
Yeah, tough break for the Eagles, a great break for the Rebels.
So they're going to keep it a football game with 5:15 left in the second quarter.
Now,
excuse me, the
the
third quarter now. Where's that calculator?
You know, it's so funny. Some of the other camera angles, you can see vehicles going by, and what a, you know, this is just small town America. You drive through and there's a football game going on.
Yeah, you just want to stop.
Screen, Dalton Thomas. Dalton Thomas played that perfect, seeing the screen come, and that's one of Rich's other bread and butter plays that they've played for 30 years, you know, 25 years. I've watched football from Duchesne and Rich play, and that screen has been there every game.
and Coach has got Dalton there just saying, nope, I'm going to intercept that if you throw it here.
Exactly. If you see this, Dalton, I want you right here. And I can just hear Coach Cowan during the week going, they're going to do this, and I want you standing right in this spot, and you're going to pick this thing off. And he played it perfect. So good coaching by Coach Cowan.
And well done by Dalton.
By Dalton, yeah.
Little pitch
to the
out.
outside.
And he gains a couple yards off of that.
Perfect. Played it well. They played the option well. Spread him out to the outside. Got him out there and made him pitch, and there was the guy there to pick it up, and a great open field tackle out there.
You know, very consistent, just like Pilot Thomas Logistics continues to offer local service such as fuel and lube delivery, just as they did for years under Western Petroleum. They're also very consistent with their products and services, as their name has changed several times in the last couple of years.
Back up under center. They're going to come that counter. Great tackle. Open field tackle. Dalton Thomas comes up. Great. Uh-oh.
Clark gets through there pretty good.
Uh-oh. Got a cramp.
Most times.
Looks to me like that's what he's got, is just a cramp. So let's take a break while he's out there on the field, and we'll be back.
Once again, if you
Do you surf the net every time you shop? Well, forget the hard drive and make the short drive down to L&L. We have the best selection in the basin. At L&L, we're making the car buying experience all that it can be, because we're not here just to sell you a car. We're here to build a long, happy relationship. L&L Motor, people you know, people who care.
Okay, welcome back to Duchesne High School, where we still have an injury on the field. It does look like a cramp the way they're dealing with it. You know, if they had a soccer program here, they might run the super freeze out there, just spray it on, get him up, get him going. But not really sure what they're doing with him. Probably just taking a little time, get his cramp out,
Hopefully
get it worked
didn't
out.
hyperextended or anything. I think he's one of the kids that's been out with a concussion and everything.
Yeah, he's a little frustrated out there, so maybe it's more than a cramp. Hard to say.
So
well done. He does a good job. Gets back up, walks out on his own.
Trust me, he'll be back in. He'll be back in.
I'd like to thank again B&D RV for tonight's pregame coverage. And whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, B&D will assist you in your purchases. Stop in at 1570 West Highway 40 in Vernal to check out our on-the-lot inventory. With the deer hunt coming up, time to go get it. You got 1 week left.
Go get you a camper. That's right. You know, there's plenty of campers up on the mountain where I was out getting that elk out today, and maybe they came from B&D.
All right, looks like we're about ready to get back into some football.
You know, and
4th and 7.
With just under 4 minutes to go, the clocks are running.
Pretty important play right here for Rich. They got a break on the fumble.
Gonna go roll out, and he's looking for number 1 of a pass. Incomplete. Great defense.
And that's the turnover on downs. Duchesne just gets tougher and tougher the deeper that Rich gets into their.
They just run it until they get about the 20, and then Duchesne just defense, just a kind of a stone wall, and just stuffs them right there. That's got to be frustrating. Got to be frustrating.
It really does. You know, they get a break and get nothing out of it. So
the Eagles take over 1st and 10. Where are we at as far as field position? About
on the 20, right where the red zone starts. That's why it was tough.
That's, yeah, tough to get through there, which is good for the Eagles. Comes that counter right back up the middle. Coyle keeps that motor just a running. His feet just run constantly.
Boy, I think that Reinhardt just does a great job of deception on that play.
He does.
Anyone watching the TV program here, as you can see, you know, it's hard to see where the ball goes even. It just holds it in the right places and hands off at the right times.
It's been good to watch the progression of Reinhardt as he, you know, been waiting for this season for many, many years. And here comes Guerrero around the outside, and he's a shifty runner too. His hips, he's a great soccer player.
Did you see that? He got hit in the head. He got hit in the head by one of the Rebels after the end of the play. Watch this. And he looks at the ref like, "You gonna call
really?
that?" I mean, he can't just come smack my helmet. Right there.
Number 50 whacked him in the head.
You say he's a good soccer player, huh?
Yeah, Bobby. And he went to school over at Union for a while to play soccer. And, oh, the ball's back on the ground, but I think he got it back. Dalton.
Boy, he fell right on it. He kind of got lucky there. Did he cough it up last time?
No, that was Clay Giles last time.
Okay, so
that fumbled it last time. So they just need to hang on to the ball. You know, just
trying to do too much.
Yeah.
When they should just be
just pounding the ball, keeping it safe. Just under 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. They need to get something going. But playing pretty conservative right here. Here comes Coyle. He's going to bust it, get that motor running, and gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Rich's number 50, I believe, does a great job on that tackle. That was Rylan Fanson. And he does a great job of just getting a hold of him and keeping him from getting some serious yardage on that play.
Did. Playing pretty smart defense out there. That defensive end is trying to just kind of stretch the play and get in the way of the blocker. And they just defended it well. So it's time to come back to something different here.
Oh boy, right up the middle.
Oh, kind of a reverse here.
They do that at the wrong time. Oh, that was a great tackle.
Yes, that was a great open field tackle by number 7, Riker Rex.
And he just steps up and helps his team a bunch right there.
Yeah, he did. So, if you're Coach Cowan, what do you do here? You got 4th and 4, a long 3.
I punt it.
That's what and I'm pretty
sure.
Nope,
I lied. I take the fake punt right now. Remember we talked about that earlier?
About it here?
It's the time. This is the one right here.
Let Reinhardt roll out to the right, and if he can get to it, and he may do that.
If not, punt it. You know, Reinhardt can make that decision.
Yeah, he can make that kick here.
No, they're not even going to think about it.
Right up under center. I wonder if they're going to try and draw him off sides, or right there it was.
And they did
it was.
Silly.
Dang.
That's just silly.
Dang. Especially when that's just brutal. Number 55 doesn't feel very well right now, Tyler Pirelli.
No,
you know,
it's just going bad for him.
Yeah, but he's just, you know, I gotta get going, and it happens. It happens. But that's just one of those mental mistakes that you can't have.
No, you really can't. That's a huge mistake.
Reinhardt back to pass, steps up. Wyatt Raymond comes. Wow, the kid is just playing unbelievable tonight. Uh-oh, got another rebel down.
There is a hurt rebel, and that one,
number 4.
That one's a pretty good stinger.
Riley Osler, they can't afford to lose him. So, see, watch his acceleration right now. Whew, he just takes off. Not even sure what happened. He's holding his knee. I didn't see where that must have hurt. So. As an injury timeout, let's take a break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Have another injury timeout.
Strains and sprains are common injuries, especially when exercising or playing sports. Falling, twisting, or getting hit can cause a strain or a sprain. Symptoms may include pain, swelling, or being unable to move a joint or muscle. Treatment usually begins with resting the injured body part and applying ice to reduce pain and swelling. Severe strains or sprains may require more extensive treatment, including surgery or physical therapy. For more information on strains and sprains, visit our website at ashleyregional.com.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School, where the Rebels are running. They have just been doing a great job tonight.
Oh, Tommy Rowley slips on that play getting to the outside.
You know, and we've said it all night that it just must be a little bit of fall grass growing up, and a little more moisture in the grass just, you know, for this time of year. And that's going to end the third quarter. We're going to take another break and hear from our sponsors. We'll be back at the start of the fourth quarter.
We are a locally owned cooperative with a deep history of providing dependable and affordable electric service to its customers for over 75 years. With a state-of-the-art electrical system, we are setting a standard for excellence in the electric utility industry. We are proud to call this place home, and we are happy to support our local schools and athletes. Find and like us on Facebook for energy-saving tips. Moon Lake Electric, keeping the power on.
Hey, Uinta Basin, the DEF pump is now operating at the Pilot Logistics Card Lock in Naples. Come fill your tank at super low prices with the convenience of a pump. Pilot Logistics continues to provide card lock services, boat fuel, lubes and oils, just as they did when they were Western Petroleum. The new DEF pump is at the Naples location. Here at Pilot Logistics, we are still your neighbors working hard to serve you and invite you to call 789-1832 for more information about all of the services offered by Pilot Logistics.
A New View Auto Glass is the basin's experts with fast, reliable service and an impeccable reputation. We will work closely with your insurance company to eliminate all of the hassles to get you back on the road. Call us today.
One more quarter of football here in Duchesne at Duchesne High School, where Duchesne leads 27-0. The Rich Rebels are nothing going their way tonight.
Reinhardt better get rid of the ball. Oh,
didn't see him coming.
No.
He got sacked for a fair bit of yardage there.
Willis.
That's going to be a loss of about.
He's feeling that one, isn't he? He's
he is.
Not happy. In fact, he's going to have to come out, it looks like.
Nah, he'll be all right. He's just getting a play. He'll go back in.
He's good.
I think that just made him mad. He's wanting to throw. He's like, Coach, let me throw the ball. He says, we're going to go downfield and we're going to score right here.
And that was a 10-yard sack, so it's second and 20.
Third
and 20, excuse me.
Bunch. Gatlin Thompson up the middle, and there he picked up half of it.
Nobody knew where the ball was.
Great call.
This is that point where they definitely go for this one.
I think so. Oh, number 5 just. Great run by Gatlin. Who are you looking for right here? Who? I mean, I'd go Mr. Playmaker. I'm looking for Wyatt. Either that or I would send him and try and triple team him and come back to somebody else, run him as a decoy.
Yeah, this will be an interesting play to see what they do. They've thrown the ball really well tonight.
Yeah, and Carson's looking well tonight.
Reinhardt's been a big part of that.
Oh.
And they do go to Reinhardt. Just didn't see the ball. Was a little miscue. And they turn the ball over on downs for the first time tonight.
Yeah, for the first time. So they've played a pretty clean game tonight so far.
They turned it over on a fumble.
Yeah,
or two.
Turnovers, those are things that just.
But they haven't let him hurt him.
No, they haven't. You know, they let them march down into the 20 and stop them.
You know, and Rich is just hanging around, thinking they can maybe go get 4 touchdowns in a quarter.
Number 5 on the run.
That's Wyatt Downing.
I hope we can see a replay on this. Watch Gatlin Thompson come in. One of the Rebels fell down, and he's coming for the play, and he just hurdled him. The kid's down on his knees, and he just jumps right over the top of him.
You know, that's good for him not to run over the top.
Oh, yeah.
Step on it.
Because he could have just mowed him. Number 36, watch this. Watch him. He's right here. Somebody goes down in front of him, and he just right over the top of him.
Right as he goes, right as he lifts his head up. To here we go. 2nd and 3.
Gonna roll out to the outside.
Kind of a free play for him.
Oh. Yeah, okay. They're going to get that hold. They're going to get that hold on Jake Plummer.
Yeah, you called it just a little before the ref threw his flag, but you can see that one.
Yeah, he's getting to the outside. Watch right here on the top. This defensive end right here grabs him, and just enough. Number 7. That's what I'm thinking the penalty's going to be. So we'll see.
They're kind of working it out. While they're working it out, when you have issues or need to work something out, go see Northeastern Counseling Center. Professionals offering hope, help, and healing. Northeastern Counseling has been providing mental health and substance abuse services to citizens in the northeastern Utah area since mid-'80s.
And another penalty on the field.
They're going to give him a little penalty to the bench, it looks like.
Oh, really? Is that what? They're saying that wasn't a hold, huh?
What are they saying?
I'm not sure. It must be arguing it or something like that. I'm not sure what's going on, but you know, thank Cowan's Cafe being a proud sponsor of Duchesne football. Come see him at 57 East Main and get you some biscuits and gravy in the morning. Kelly and Cindy down there do a great job, especially in supporting the athletics at Duchesne High School.
Well, let's see what they do. Looks like the ref's about to walk off some yardage for 2 different flags. So far, no distinct. So the first one was a holding. Second one was a sideline.
Just fraction. Yep. Just so that's tough. That's tough to have that. And trying to get back in the game and have your sidelines.
Yeah, the coaches need to probably relax over there no matter what. It's just not worth that extra 5 yards as you're getting somewhere. So it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
Versus 2nd and 2.
I don't know if you can feel it, but it just cooled down a little bit here.
It is a little cooler. You know, they keep the windows open for us up here in the booth so we can see since there's a little muck on them.
I can't imagine that with the wind blowing here. Oh, and the ball's up loose. He gets the ball back. Or somebody gets the ball back. I just saw it squirt up in the middle, and
it did squirt up and go right back into the hands of a Rebel. There it goes, and that's number 3. Jarman does a good job of keeping a hold of that.
Keeping it and going back. But now they're 3rd and 14.
Big 3rd down here for your Eagles.
Yeah, just frustrating to Jarman as every play goes against the Rebels, it seems like. And then when they make a little yardage, they get a penalty to go the other direction.
And as a player and as a coach, that is so frustrating. So he's rolling out to the right, looking for number 1 to try and pick up the first down. Not going to get it. Excellent defense by Reinhardt. You know, they pick up about probably 6 on that, but Carson just keeps him in front of him, make sure he's not going to get behind him. Let him catch it in front of him, push him out of bounds. Great defense.
So now it's going to be 4th and 6.
Yep. With just under 9 minutes to go, we'll see what they do. Looks like they're going to be back to punt. Don't want, which is a smart. You don't want to give the Eagles any kind of field position right here.
No, they got a 4 and out last time, and
there goes another flag.
Little offside. Now they might go for it. Might change up their mind here.
Looks like an offside on the Eagles.
Wow, that was a boneheaded play. Yeah, now they're pulling out and they're going to go for it.
Yeah, one for each of them. That definitely changes. You know, you just go right up the middle with this. You can get 1 yard most times.
Most of the time they've been able to.
So there you see Skews out there, number 43. He's like, no.
Guys, this is not going to happen. I'm gonna make a play right here.
Rallying the troops.
Yeah, I'm a little biased to him just because he's my nephew, but he's a great ball player, great kid.
Let's see how he does.
Going to try to get to the outside, and they're going to pick up big plays.
Number 5.
Yep, he does.
Downing on the carry.
Does a good job of picking up the yardage they needed and getting that first down. Big mistake on the penalty.
Eagles. Yeah, on the penalty. That was huge. That was a huge mistake. You know, and they stacked the center. They stacked everybody in the box, and it was a good call on the Rebels' part, getting the ball to the outside. Nobody there to contain, and he gets to the outside and picks up the first down.
So Coach Brown says, Coach Cowan got me on that offside earlier in the game, so I'm going to try to get him right back.
Absolutely. You know, and I think there's quite a friendly rivalry between those two also.
There has to be.
Number 4.
A little respect for each other.
Absolute respect right there between the two coaches.
Riley Osler does a great job, and you know, we thought maybe he was hurt, but he, of course, came right back in a little.
No, you're not going to keep any of these kids out unless there's something broken and they need to go to Ashley Regional Medical Center. With a new trauma team in place, the emergency department can be there in just a matter of minutes over at Ashley Regional Medical Center. So here comes the same play again. He just busts it to the outside, and Coyle's going to catch him, and Coyle and Rowley tackle him, and they're just about to the point to where the Eagles are going to really step up the defense. You know, they got about 5 more yards till they get to the red zone, and then the Eagles are going to step up the defense and hopefully stop them again.
You know, that's just been the case all night long, so it's hard not to believe that.
The Rebels just march it down and get to the 20, and then it stops.
And as they march, you know, the clock just keeps rolling, and it's just definitely not in their favor anymore. Pretty tough to score.
There too.
Pretty tough to score 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
In a quarter.
Especially when the quarter's almost
let alone
a third of the way over.
Yeah.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Picks up 3.
Hey, tonight's game's powered by Moon Lake Electric, in operation since 1938, providing power to the area since the same time frame. Find and like them on Facebook. Moon Lake Electric is a cooperative, not privately owned. And there he goes. Keeps
the option to the outside. Dang.
He does throw the option, and he gets hit as he throws the option.
And then he just got his guy lit up.
And Downing just gets hit hard.
No.
Bring up a third.
Who was that? Huh, imagine that, who that was. Wyatt. Nice shot. You know, Kenyon Kilbassa just crashes the quarterback, and then Wyatt comes in and just absolutely unloads on the pitch man. Wow, Wyatt's playing. Maybe that week off did him a lot of good.
It did. You know,
get him
he's
healthy,
playing great.
and he's playing a great game. Here comes number 4, right up the middle.
Number 4.
That wishbone to the left, they're just opening it up and just running a double lead up.
And they move the chains on that one.
First down for the Rebels.
And get all the way into the red zone.
Yes, they are on about the 14-yard line.
We'd like to thank our chain gang over on the other side. I'm not sure who they all are.
With about 6.5 minutes left in the game, the Rebels are knocking on the door.
Bob Hoops, who has done the clock for more years than he cares to remember.
So here in the wishbone, number 4 right up the middle again.
Osler again on the carry.
Just getting yardage each time.
The kid runs hard, doesn't he?
He does.
Is a hard runner.
We're going to give him 5. 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5, but the clock, you know, that's their biggest enemy right now. And Duchesne's, you know, they don't want him to score, but they're not absolutely worried. You know, he's right here. You see Riley Spencer. He's sitting out. He's usually on the defensive one, and he's a little bit banged up tonight, so he's sitting. And that kind of hurts. He's a good ball player.
Looks like Duchesne's going to take a timeout, talk about this, and try to get this stop done. We're going to take a timeout as well.
5:53 left in the 4th quarter.
These days, we all want more speed. And right now at Strata Networks, that's exactly what you're going to get. For a limited time, upgrade your current internet package and get faster speeds at no additional cost for 90 days. That's right. Browse, stream, and download faster with speeds up to 50 megabits per second. Call us today to get your free speed boost. Only from Strata Networks. Restrictions apply. See store for details. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
At Advanced Dental, we offer the very best in comprehensive dental care for the whole family. Our techniques and equipment are state-of-the-art. Some of our services are same-day crowns, IV sedation for patient comfort, wisdom tooth removal, dental implants for missing teeth, and quality general dentistry for children and adults. Advanced Dental is conveniently located in the Kmart Shopping Plaza. Call 781-0660 for a free consultation for dental implants or wisdom tooth removal.
Here we are back at the football game here in Duchesne. Duchesne took a timeout to just kind of rally themselves and see if they can get this red zone stop. 2nd and 5 for the Rebels. And they pitch it.
Oh.
And the timeout did wonders for the Eagles.
Yeah, Aaron Smith on the carry. It's the first time we've called his name tonight, but they go on a pitch and just absolutely goes nowhere.
Takes 2 yards away, so now it's going to be 3rd and 7. And this is definitely 2-down territory. So
Absolutely, you've got to go. You know, and the clock just keeps running, just under 5.5 minutes left, and the Rebels are taking quite a bit of time in the huddle. Get back up to the line.
Yeah, they got to get to a no huddle.
They're going to go send this guy an option, get to the outside. Coyle's going to get up and going to stop him.
Stops the touchdown. Did he get a first down? So first and goal on about the.
Clock will stop for just a second until the chains get set, and then.
First and goal. On about the 3-yard line.
And the clock will run and just under, right at 5 minutes. And first and goal from just under the 5, about the 4-yard line. So my guess is it's going to number 4. Nope. Yep.
Yeah.
I was right.
And he's not going anywhere.
Aaron Verduzco and Shaden Summerall come up with a big stop right there. Both of those boys get in there.
And that'll bring up 2nd.
Those two just, when they get together, they're bullies.
And for the blanket for your Eagle raffle.
But right now, that's what you need is just a couple of bullies right in there to just get in there and clog the line and just.
Okay, and that's Zane Butler.
2nd and 5 now, or 2nd goal, but on the 5.
Yeah. Go reach out to the. Oh. Jake Plummer comes up with a huge stop, going the wrong.
A big, huge sack.
Yeah.
Pushes him back even more, gets him back to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Great play by Plummer.
It's still 3rd and goal. And then what this is doing is, whether they score on the next 2 plays or not, the clock just keeps running. It just doesn't stop. That they've wasted 2 minutes here in the red zone, and
haven't got anything out of it. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, this game's in the fridge. No chance Rich is going to win this. Duchesne's showed their dominance all night long.
But still, here comes pass number 1, looking for it.
It does feel good to score in the end of the game.
Oh, and they're going to call a pass interference on Coyle in the end zone, so it'll go 1st and goal.
And just
from like the 2 or something like that.
Just keep running the clock. It's just tough. Late in the game, you don't want to let them score. You got a shutout going, and they want to score real bad. And geez, he just hits him just a hair early.
Not much early.
2 flags went out, so it must have been, but it was pretty good timing.
Yeah. So I imagine where it was in the end zone, I'm pretty sure it'll go. It's like half the distance, and it's still 3rd down. I figured maybe I don't know. I thought that was an automatic 1st down where it would be in the end zone, but I don't know the rules all that well.
So we put 1st and goal up, but it's 3rd and goal, and they got half the distance back.
Yeah. So the Eagles are still just right in there and could stop them.
Again, 3rd and goal.
My guess is they send number 4 an option. This is pitch it out to number 10, and he's going to get it. Oh, no.
Spoke a little too soon there, Kurt.
Wow, I thought he was just going to walk in the end zone. Who was that? I want to see who that was that just came in and
looked like number 30.
86.
Huh.
No, 86.
Really?
It is 86.
Imagine that.
Wyatt Raymond just playing out of his head.
That was a shot.
So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back here in just a minute with 4th and goal.
With Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center, we help you and your loved ones overcome addiction and live an addiction-free life. Our first-class staff understand how to care and treat our patients and your loved ones. Call us today at 435-790-4673.
Are you pushing the limits of riding? Are you holding the steepest side hills? Carving the toughest lines? In the deepest powder? The 2016 Ski-Doo sleds. Are you riding or are you watching? Ski-Doo.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School, where we're winding down the 4th quarter, 3 minutes, 17 seconds, 4th and goal, and it's been all up and down the red zone. And as you about said, Rich had their touchdown. Wyatt came in and shut you up, didn't he?
Oh, man, big night. Awesome. You know, and sitting here talking to the scorekeeper, he goes, man, Wyatt tonight is just a man among men, or a man among boys.
He really.
He's just playing.
Oh, and then we get another penalty.
That moved it all of, if it's against the Eagles, moved it all of about a yard. Encroachment, yep. Going to be 4th down and 4th and goal from about the, whatever half of that was. I'm not even sure where we're at.
Probably about 2.5 yard line.
moved the sticks about a yard. So 4th down. We'll see if the Eagles can come up and make a stop here, turn it over on downs.
You know, this is just a pride thing for both teams.
Oh, it is, absolutely.
No benefit win-loss wise. Duchesne's going to win this game. But Rich just wants to get some points on the board. It feels so much better to lose 27-7 versus 27-0.
Putting up a big old goose egg. Goose egg's hurt.
And definitely going to give it their full effort here.
Come right back up the middle, and they stop him. Oh, no, he got in.
Boy, it looked like they got him,
I
didn't
thought
it?
they did stop him, but they got in. I am not very good at calling this stuff, am I? I have gotten them all wrong tonight.
No, it looks like they're going to stop him right here, and they do a good job, but he you know.
Just an extra effort, a double effort.
He does a good job of finishing that off. And Osler, you know, he deserved to get the points tonight.
He's played tough
for his team.
Number
he's
4,
definitely the player of the game for the Rebels.
Absolutely.
But I'll stick with that man right in the middle of your screen, Raymond.
He's played out of his mind tonight, that boy.
He's a man among boys, right?
Yes, he is. And to talk to him, he's just, that had a lot of air under it.
It did.
But just enough to get over. You know, and to talk to Wyatt, he's such a quiet kid. You can't hardly get 2 words out of him, but he just out there, he just lets these play do the talking.
Yes, he has. Hey, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with the kickoff.
My house will be really cool. It'll have a lot of rooms, like 100 or maybe 10. It will have a giant water park slide coming out of it, or a roller coaster, and a zoo in the backyard, and a rocket on the roof.
No matter what you're looking for in a home, Mountain America has the mortgage loan to fit. First-time home buyers may even qualify for 100% financing with approved credit.
At B&D RV, we are the Basin's headquarters on providing affordable, comfortable RVs that get you out of the city and into the woods. Whether you're looking for your first RV or your last, here at B&D, we will assist you with your purchase. Stop in today and see our large inventory.
Welcome back to Duchesne High School, where the Eagles are playing the Rebels. The Rebels just scored on about a 25 chance opportunity in the red zone. Finally got it through, wasted most of the 4th quarter on this effort, but they needed the points, and then they'll go home, you know, with something to hold their heads high about.
Coyle picks it up.
Good bounce for Coyle.
And he's going to get it, and he's going to slip and try and get it upfield.
Tries to cut back, but number 71 does a good job at corralling guys. Riley Spencer. Oh, I keep doing that. Riley Spencer's on the other team.
Yes.
They don't have a number 71 on the list we have, so we'll just stick with number 71. Nice job.
Nice tackle. Yeah. You know, and the bad thing is we got the roster sitting up here, and Duchesne. It's just kind of confusing to me. I don't know why. It doesn't take much to confuse
There's only
me.
171, so that was the confusion for us, I think.
Right up the middle, Dalton Thomas.
And Dalton just, pushes his blockers ahead of him and says, "Come on, guys, give me a little space here."
He just grabs a hold of their jersey and pulls them back and forth,
and he picked up 4 yards and kept the clock running.
Keep the clock running, and that's all they're. If they can pick up another first down, we got this one in the bag, which. It's a big win. It's anytime you can beat Rich, you've done something. They're just a tough, hard-nosed football team. And Carson, he's watching the official, just taking off every second that he can. He's going to come back, give it to Coyle up the middle.
Up the middle, and this time his blockers do their job, and they get him the yards he needs for the first down.
And that's probably going to do it for us.
And the clock stops while the chains are moved.
And once they get set, they'll start the clock again.
There you see on the LNL replay, the blockers. You see him just open the hole and then give him that little extra, and he just drives those feet and keeps it going.
He keeps them going. He would be kind of scary if he weighed 180 pounds or so, but at 140, he just doesn't have the weight behind him, but he has definitely got the desire and the heart and the motor that goes. So Reinhardt waits for the official to tell him where it is, and going to run a couple of more plays, and Coyle right back up the middle again. He's
got most of the first down.
Yes, he did.
And we have a bunch of great sponsors, and I'll just give a shout out to all of them: L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Ashley Regional Hospital, Medical Center, Moon Lake Electric, Pilot Thomas Logistics, Ridgeline Motorsports, Mountain America Credit Union, Advanced Dental, Northeastern Counseling Center, Allegiance Addiction Recovery Center, A New View Auto Glass, B&D RV Center, and Cowan's Cafe. Go see them all. Support VTV. Support the supporters that support it. And what a great game we've had tonight, Kurt.
Yeah, and without those sponsors, we don't do this. And it's just a great thing, especially coming out of the Basin. We kind of get pushed to the back burner as far as the entire state goes. But with this kind of a broadcast, man, how can they not notice what great things that we've got out here in the Basin?
And I think they really have noticed VTV. They've asked VTV to do a lot in our state with this, and they're just up and coming station. And watch the future's very bright for VTV.
Watch this. And now we're going to take a knee and then just call it a ball game. And I think they may have one more knee to take, and that will be the game for us, John. So
it's a great game so far.
It was a great game. It was fun. You can't ask for much better weather. We thought we had snow that was just bugs, thank goodness.
It's a little nippy, though. It's a little cold out. So
yes. So we'll take a knee. Watch the Eagles wrap this one up, 27-7. We got 20 seconds left, and this is going to be the ball game. This will be the last regular season play for these seniors, for the 2015-2016 seniors for the Eagles. And
hey, if you want to get your copy of this game, get a hold of VTV.
Absolutely.
VTVchannel6.com, and you can get a copy of this game. And we want to thank all the administrators and the coaches and everybody for helping put this program on. And I want to thank everybody for watching. We'll see you next time. All the home games on VTV this year. A couple more coming up.
Yep.
You'll see us next at Altamont
in a couple of weeks
with Duchesne.
Duchesne and Altamont.
And I believe next week you'll see the Union game.
Oh, perfect.
So there's a couple more games left. Go ahead and look up on the website for all the games coverage, and Thank you. We'll
Thanks
see you guys
again.
next time.
Okay. Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
Live high school football coverage from VTV6 is presented by L&L Motor, Strata Networks, Moon Lake Electric, Ashley Regional Medical Center, and Pilot Thomas Logistics.